good idea, that.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
I have to wait for mine to kick in and kick ice off.
Oh,
See,
dear.
that's the thing with Twitch. Yeah, because when you host somebody,
Yeah.
because it's like an auto host thing,
Yeah.
and then when you start your stream, you have to keep refreshing your page, otherwise the person you're hosting is still there.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I don't know if that's just for me or if everybody gets that, but I
no.
don't.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Oh,
what
well,
do
I've got
I
no
have?
screen. There we go.
Oh, what dick I've started some out with no mods on.
Hello, everybody. and Welcome to the stream. Sorry, what was that, Aya?
Can't hide from
I
me.
started up the game without any mods on.
Hi, Chris.
ooh.
Oh,
How you
I'm
doing?
okay, Chris. Just not 100%. A little bit there.
He's lazy. He's only just got out of bed. I don't know,
Well,
getting out of bed
basically,
at
yeah.
4:15 in the morning.
Yeah, I
It's just
know.
lazy.
Yeah, it is.
Ah, dare he.
Yeah. It's terrible.
Right. Yep.
Oh,
So, what's to do on the agenda today?
oh, God knows, mate. Still no Sandy Bay. Bloody useless.
Yeah, that's there's been some major issues with Sandy Bay, especially the console version apparently.
Mm.
So the console version is going to be delayed even longer.
Yeah.
For the PC version should be out very soon.
Oh, yeah.
Well, hopefully, anyway.
Well, field 19 and field 33 need fertilising.
Oh, well, wasn't we? Yeah, we were palletising that last time, weren't we?
I have no idea. Wonko was in charge of that, or
I mean, I'm
someone.
on field 19 now. That's the one that I finished off last week.
Oh, has it got still got straw on it? Has it?
No, it's only got little bits here and there.
Okay, so that needs fertilising and seeding. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't Ayad mow all the grass, which needs to be picked up and turned into hay?
That was the week before, wasn't it?
Nah, I thought it was last week.
Ooh,
I think I mowed another lot.
Yeah,
Oh,
field
okay.
2022, I think. Pretty sure. Well,
It's
you
having a problem with mods again. What is going on?
you're not well
Yeah,
either,
Docta-
Chris. That's
Doc's
no good,
not
mate.
talking to us by the seam of it. He doesn't want to talk to us.
Who doesn't
Doc
want
doesn't want to talk to us.
I can't get a word in edgewise with you two, so.
Hey, Doc.
Shut up. How you doing?
Good. Alright, let's see. Got some sell points on my map.
Oh, good, mate.
Yeah.
Can't figure out how to get the roads retextured. Can't make the background thing work. Got all the roads done. The texture's awful, but no, that's not what I want. Yeah, the texture itself is awful, but that's okay.
Right, field 20, Johnny, did you say that needs to be tedded first? Does it need to be sent to hay?
Well, I think so, yeah, because we've got very little hay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We've got little hay up. I collected loads last time. Have they all been used?
Hay bales.
Oh, again.
Yeah.
What am I going to do with them?
I put a big pile in the
Did you?
bale shed.
Oh, let's have a look. Oh, yeah, there are some in there. Hey, Henry.
Hi, Andrew.
Oh, yeah, there is quite a few in there. It's probably enough.
Oh, my
So,
stupid mouse wheel's not working. No.
So do you just want me to rake this up then, or do you want me to ted it?
Well, what are you going to do when you rake it up after you do that?
Well, bale it.
As grass or silage?
Well, that's what I'm asking. Do you want it as silage or do you want it as hay?
God. Yeah.
Because if you want it as silage, I'll just rake it straight up. If you want it as hay, I have to ted it first.
Yeah.
Me, can I ask a favour?
Yeah, that's a good answer.
You know that object info mod? I cannot get the link to open for me. Do you mind sending it to me?
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm on Discord and I'm clicking it, it just doesn't want to open for me.
It does
Yeah,
that.
it opens up into a weird foreign page as well. It's not even in English.
All right, where's the server
Alright,
this
open it.
time?
Germany 2, mate.
Germany too.
Oh, well, that's
Under
no...
what?
Huh? Ice.
I think my
No, it's not.
ICE.
Yeah.
Germany 2.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
in
where I found
Germany
it.
too.
Right, did you type ICE up the top? Server name?
Aha, there it is.
There we go. Sent.
Thank you.
The stress is not good, Chris.
What's not good?
Stress.
Oh no.
Oh, is he stressed? No, it's no good at
Stress is
all.
bad. Stress causes mental breakdowns. Not good.
Well, yeah. Some reason I cannot find my tractor anywhere.
So, Johnny, make a decision. Do you want me to ted it or do you want me to just rake it? So I'm sitting here wasting petrol.
Oh,
Do you
God.
want grass?
Diesel.
Or do you want silage? What do you want?
Well,
What you fancy?
you can turn it into pellets too, you know.
Okay, or would you like pellets then? What you
Well,
want?
yeah, well, it still needs rowing up. But do you want hay pellets or do you want grass pellets?
I don't think you can do grass pellets, can you? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I do. Give it a go.
Because grass is pretty useless.
Well,
In real life,
yeah,
anyway, you don't do anything with grass except, yeah, mow it.
Right,
Turn it
do
into
you
hay.
have all the mods?
put it in the compost heap.
Yeah, or you turn it into compost, yeah. So I don't know if what they've done there.
All right, I think I'm ready to go. As soon as we get done sinking.
Right, so I'd better
I
go
have two
get Tedder
mods
first.
that I have
then,
trouble
haven't I?
with all the time. I'm getting fed up with it.
What mods are they?
The fermenting silo and the animal feed mixers. For some reason, I have
Oh,
trouble
they
with
need
them all the time.
updating.
They
They need
just
updating.
need to be
why.
updated. Right,
Yeah,
there's my tractor
I
there.
couldn't get in either. Johnny never told me until I tried to get into the game.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let me try.
I always keep Andy's mods up to date.
Oh no, controller's broken now. Come on, everything's
What's broken down?
Oh god.
My controller's broken. My mouse is broken.
Oh, that's why I can't find my tractor. Brummie's in it.
Oh, I didn't know
Have
this
you
was your
heard?
tractor.
Have you heard of the Farm Sim Network? Have I heard of the Farm Sim Network? I think so. Isn't that run by a German group?
Oh, yeah, isn't that? It's another mod site, isn't it? I think.
Oh,
I
is
think
it?
it's a mod site. I think I might be wrong.
Is that the one that Bullet Bill was raving on about? Someone started that up.
I'm not sure.
No. No, I'm not sure either. No, not sure
So what are we
myself.
doing?
19 and 26 need fertilising and working on.
Yeah. They're just freshly harvested, so they need fertilising, cultivating and seeding.
Might need ploughing as well.
No, they
Lime
don't.
and
No,
stuff.
I'll
They
check
don't.
that.
Okay.
It's been a very tedious process with this map getting things to show up, and
Yeah, I have too.
Oh. Yeah, it's not easy, is it?
no, it's not bad. It's just it's
That
trying to
op-
get all the. 'Cause you can't just throw a mod in the folder and have it work. You've got to redo all the file paths.
Yeah. I like that object thing.
What does it do?
Tells you what you're looking at. Get out of your tractor for a minute, stand beside it or in front of it, and tells you all about the vehicle, what condition it's in, etc.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea what I was doing last time.
You were doing grass, I'm sure of it, because you weren't feeling well last week
That's what I
either.
thought. No.
You logged on late-ish and said you couldn't stay long because you weren't feeling that good. You mowed one field, and then you were about halfway through the second one, and you said, I'll be going soon. And I said, oh, yeah, okay. I hope you feel better soon.
Yeah,
And you said, no, I'll finish mowing this first, and then I'll go.
Yeah, okay, I remember now.
People relying on my memory, God.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
It is
All
kind
right, someone want to fertilize in front of me?
Fertilise what? In front of who?
33 and 19.
And I don't think Lucy will be playing tonight. He said he might play, but it depends how his head is, because he got beat up by a couple of 5-year-olds the other day.
Yeah, happens.
Nah. He what is this steering? What's going on with this?
Wait, so we need
this
fertilizer.
header? It's going all over the place.
Let me.
Now, what happened is one of his neighbours has got two young kids. I think he said 2, and they were throwing stones in the garden, and one of them whacked him on the back of the head. This is going weird. So he had a bit of a bad head the other day.
Okay. Jesus.
And I said I would have threw the stone back at them. He's like, yeah, but they're on in it. Or I'm like, yeah, I don't care.
No.
You know,
Do
because
we
they
have
have to
any
realise that
fertiliser
if
at
they
the
do
farm?
something like that, there's consequences.
Yes. Do we have any what? Sorry,
Fertilizer.
Yeah, it's in the fertiliser cupboard.
Helpful.
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought so.
I didn't know if you had like any around or a silo or anything like that.
Yeah, there's a silo here. I'm looking at the silo where you buy it. There's a drive underneath the chute.
The 33.
Yeah.
That field.
Okay. Yeah, just drive under the chute.
Tedder seems to be acting a little strange.
What header you were talking about, mate?
Tedder, not header.
Oh, Tedder.
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 Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems to be sliding to one side and then going to the other side and weird stuff like that.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
No, I have known.
I never know what's going on anyway. But
I have known things like that to happen with rakes and stuff. And tedders, actually, yeah. But it's usually something to do with the map, ground definitions. We've never had that problem before, though, which makes it weird.
No, I use this tether all the time on
Hmm.
my games. I've never had problems with it before.
Oh, liquid fertilizer, no. Solid, yes.
Oh,
All
no, I
right.
need
What
it.
opens
I've
this
got some solid.
guidance steering?
What opens this? What? Sorry?
guidance
You have to
steering
activate it Alt-C. You have to activate it with Alt-C. And then open up the menu. It's left control S.
There it is. This is just overly complicated.
Yes.
Freaking trees getting in the way.
Oh, do you remember the proceeds mod from 17? It's where you could like leave the tram lines in the fields and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And turn off like half of the cedar.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's coming to 19.
Oh, yay.
Did you not like it?
No.
This it's missing half of it. Why is it missing that?
Never worked
Unless
properly in
that's just,
17. Not even when it...
I never had any problem with it.
Well, the tram lines never really worked, depending on what direction you were going in. I didn't mind the idea because it made it realistic, but it never really worked. You'd have two tracks going one way and you'd turn, go up the field, and it sometimes had a track and sometimes had two tracks and sometimes had one track, and then it wouldn't do a line at all. I thought, something wrong there.
Sure. I need...
But apparently that's the way it was.
And there's another one that was in 17. At least I think it was in 17. It's where you, if you go to a field with corn in your cedar, you can only plant corn. You can't
Yeah,
plant
I'm waiting for
else.
that mod. It wasn't in 17, it was talked about.
Oh, it wasn't in 17. I thought
No.
it was. I thought it was part of the soil mod. Or whatever you say. Was it soil mod?
No,
it
was in 17. I don't remember what it was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
You buy your seed what you want. If you want wheat, you have to buy wheat seed. And once it's in the cedar, you can't change it to sunflowers or anything else. It's wheat, and it stays to be wheat.
That's it, yeah.
And all the other seeds, you buy them individually, and that's coming out.
See, I thought that was in 17.
Yeah, I can't remember what being in now. I know it was talked about a lot, and a lot of people said, ugh, and it was talked about giants were going to implement it themselves, but they got shouted down by the let's not make it too real people.
Yeah, but the thing is they can make it an option, can't they? Do you know what I mean? For the people who want to play arcade or people who want to play simulation, do you know what I mean? Have the options there to just enable and disable.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, like they do with the periodic ploughing. You know, you can turn that off if you want to. You can turn the weeds off if you want to. Do you know what I mean? So why not turn off extreme weather and stuff like that?
Henry says, no, it's not a mod site. It's a site that takes farming sim to the next level and makes you farm like a business. Oh, okay.
Oh, wait there. Is that what Prom was on about last week? He came into my stream last week and he mentioned something about some new site that takes the game to the next level. But I couldn't remember what he'd called it.
Is it like a truck books for farm sim?
Yeah, sort of.
Right.
What field was it that needs fertilising?
26 and 19.
Okay.
I'm at 19 waiting for you.
19. Why can I not see 19?
It's right next to the farm.
It's above the farm. 19, 26, 25,
Oh,
20.
yeah, 26. It's above 26. Okay. Going.
Well, I'm not at 19. I'm at 31. So.
Yeah, I don't know why you're at 31, but there you are. Yes. Probably 31 probably needs doing too, does it? Yes, it does. And
It does, but
so does
I want it
33.
to be at 19.
Okay. You've got your 19s and your
What are we
33s
doing?
mixed up.
Are we doing 19 or 31?
Well, you're at
19.
31. You may as well do 31.
Oh gosh.
Don't
Just
you
go
think?
to 19. It's great.
All right,
Stay
go
with
to
19. It's
19.
fine.
You're both going to
Don't
19.
listen to
There you go.
So
Jeez.
confused.
Johnny's old and senile.
Well, yeah, there is
Little
that.
down.
Can't get the stuff, can you?
No, it's terrible.
I really don't know what's going on with this tedder. But it's missing big chunks as well.
Gosh, you've got to stop breaking stuff, Brummie.
Yeah.
You can't let Brummie have anything nice.
Well, if you watch my stream, you'll see what it's doing. It's going left and then right and then left. It's crazy.
Shouldn't do that. It's weird. Maybe.
Well, I know.
Have you tried detaching it and reattaching it?
Have you turned it off and turned it back on?
Yes. Have you pulled the plug out?
I was
and plugged
thinking
it
of
back in?
calling technical support.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, like the big bud stuff in 17, when you'd be pulling the cultivator and it starts swaying to the one side.
Yeah, it still does it.
Yeah,
But anyway.
that's what's happening with this.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it might be a mod that's installed.
The what?
If it's a mod that might be installed. It's
No.
conflicting with it or something.
Turn this on.
Possible, but I doubt it. It shouldn't be.
These
I was doing something. I don't know what.
on.
I was going to do something, but I don't know what. Oh, what are they?
Where is she?
Oh,
No,
also
okay.
27
there it
needs doing. 28 needs doing.
We're doing it. Just calm your horses.
Yeah,
Sorry.
instead of standing there barking at people, this needs doing, that needs doing. Crack on with something.
I don't know what to do myself.
Well, 27 needs doing.
You just listed all these things that need doing, and then you say, I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Oh, gonna have a look at this tedder. Not being a tedder.
It's weird. It's missing patches.
Yeah.
And it's going. I'm going forwards, and it's like tilting to the left and tilting to the right. Well,
Oh,
look,
yeah, it's
even
not
it
the same.
missed.
Why
Yeah,
can't I
it missed
jump
this
that?
whole patch here
Oh yeah.
when I went over it before. It sort of drifts to the left and then to the right. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it's just weird. I have to go over this bit again because I came over it last time and it missed all that grass there. I don't know why. I thought it was a sinking issue, but obviously
Possibly.
not because it's tedding now.
I'm looking at field, whatever this is, 20 something. I don't know. The little field. You've done bits of the little field.
Oh, I'm just going all the way around.
Everything.
Yeah.
That's how I mowed it. I just went everywhere.
Yeah, I sort of thought that there's grass everywhere.
I just mowed it all.
Well, I'm running along sort of behind you, mate, and everything looks all right.
Yeah, it is
It does
now
do
at the minute. Now it's doing it now. It's doing it right now. It just swayed off to the left.
Oh, and I got Farm Sim 19 for free on PS4. Okay, you did?
Who did?
Henry. That's good, mate.
Yeah. He didn't he get it from some competition he entered or something?
Oh, was it? Well, that's
think
cool.
He did.
That's cool.
He did come into my stream not long ago and say he got it for free, but I can't remember where he said he got it from.
Okay.
I'm just seeing if I can see what you see, mate. It seemed to be for me. Me, everything's working fine at the moment.
Well,
It does
at the minute
sway.
it is.
I've been watching him. It does sway, mainly to the left.
At the minute, it is working fine, though.
It's because you have too big a tractor on it.
It could be that.
Yeah, actually, it could be that. It could be.
Oh, it's epoxy forward back thing.
Forward what?
Oh, your thing you have on it, so for your wheel where you go forwards and backwards. You just have to press freaking space to change where you want to go.
Shuttle control.
Shuttle control, yeah.
I thought you said you got used to that.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
But that was last time she flied, though. Everything seems to be right now, Brummie. It's...
Yeah, I think it might just be the tractor, to be honest.
Couple more weeks.
Maybe the hitch is too high up or something.
It doesn't go down. It doesn't go down far enough.
Yeah, oh, it doesn't go down far enough. Yeah, that's possible.
Why are you going backwards?
Why not?
Who? Oh.
Because you're going slower and missing bits.
No, I've got the auto line thing on. It's not working quite right.
Your width must not be right because you're missing just a little bit.
Just noticed that.
But the reason I'm in this tractor anyway is because this was the one that had the rake on it, so and I was going to use the rake, but you said you wanted it tedding, so...
Well, there's nothing much you can do with grass.
Oh, apparently I don't go any faster going forward than I do backwards.
No.
Oh.
Still doing 7.
Oh, and you know the issue that we were having last week with the that pallet thing turning off all the time?
Huh? What pallet
Do you
thing?
remember we was having that issue with the pallets, that palletizer thing turning off every few minutes last week?
Yeah.
Remember? Well,
yeah, I'll say yes.
I found out why that is.
Okay.
I found out why.
Why?
It's because the swath was too high.
Yes, we know that.
And if it takes in too much at one time, it's actually a design.
It's designed that way.
Design. It happens.
It emulates being clogged because too much has been picked up. Yes.
Because Andy messaged me last week about it, and he says it's done by design. It's like it in real life. I'm like, oh, okay.
There was a mod in 15. No, there were mods. It wasn't actually a mod, added-on mod, but mods were made.
They had the blocking script.
A pickup wagon and a baler was made that if you go too fast or the swath's too deep, the pickups block.
Mm.
And you have to get out, go to the pickup and unblock it.
Yeah,
that was in 15. That. There were a couple of those.
Yeah, I remember. Hey, race worker. Yes, that is Aya. You can hear.
Yes, hello.
In my chat, we're not in my chat, mate. We're in Johnny's chat. Are you not?
Never heard of race worker
Johnny's
before.
Chat.
Never heard of race worker. Sorry.
Oh, wrong way.
He comes in my chat talking to me sometimes when I'm streaming.
Oh, okay. Well, you're welcome to inviting.
Lucy said hi, Aya.
Hiya.
And he said hi, Brummie. How you doing today, Lucy? Are you joining in, or are you still getting over your beating up?
Still about hurt, huh?
Yeah.
There we go, it's not missing bits now.
Welcome back to the realm of the living. I'm not joining today. You're not joining today, okay. Yeah, I know you did say the other day that you might not be. But yes, race worker, I'm not in my chat. Is it okay if I invite him to yours, Johnny?
Mate, that's what I just said. Yep.
Did you? I didn't know you said that.
No, you didn't stop long enough, talking long enough to hear me. That's all.
Well, there is that.
Yep, Johnny still doesn't have my tractor in here. Doesn't like me.
What tractor?
My big bud.
You don't need a big butt on this map. God, it'd be a pain in the butt.
There you go, mate. I've just sent you an invite to Johnny V's server. We're in there now. That's where we all are.
Bale picker-upper.
Former race worker said.
Race worker said he's glad that you're feeling better as well, I am.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
How you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better. I missed your sweet voice.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I feel a little bit better.
Don't
So
worry,
are
Johnny.
you feeling? How are you today?
You're gonna have weeds to put in for me.
I beg your pardon?
In a couple of weeks, you'll have weeds to put in my map for me.
Ah, okay, cool.
You're gonna be Captain Foliage.
All over.
But I actually, when I did all the dirt roads, I actually sunk them down in the terrain, so it's not like they're flat painted on there. They got a little bit of texture to them.
Oh, good.
You can't see it though. When you're actually driving on them, like you could see the tractor sees them, but you don't actually see the difference until you drive over it.
Ah. Okay.
So how many cell points have you got on there now?
I've got one completely finished. No, I got two completely finished. One is the bale sell, the straw hay. That you sell the bales and the straw and hay and all that, and then you can buy slurry and manure at that same point.
Oh, okay.
And then the other one, you sell grain to. It's an elevator. So you sell grain to it, and then you can buy pig food and total mixed ration, and then on the other side you can buy any of the grains.
Okay.
So there's no pigs. There's not going to be any pigs on the map. It's a dairy map. But if you put a pig barn down, you could effectively buy all your ingredients to make the pig food, or you could just buy pig food.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because on my sandy bay now, I've got some pigs, and I was going to get the pig Andy's pig food maker, but then I thought, well, the canola and the soybeans, they're my money crop. So I looked around, and there's a pig food trading system, I think it's called, where there's a silo, you buy it, you can there's a separate silo that you can store it, and there's another silo that you can sell it back, what you don't need.
Yeah, we've got it on this map.
The manure trading system, it's the same as that.
We've got it on this map, mate. But it's not that one, it's the one that was made for me.
Pig food trading system.
Oh, you can buy and sell everything here on that thing, well, to a point. The business sits in field 33.
Okay, where am I looking for that in the shop?
That's basically what I'm going to do, is make it so you can buy and sell everything. Fertilizer, seeds, you know, because there's a lot of placeable seed makers and stuff out there now.
Yeah, Andy made it for me, that building for me.
Bulk farm supplies?
Yeah, bulk farm supplies.
Oh, okay.
It does all that. You should have that mod, mate, otherwise you wouldn't be here. But he's going to tidy it up a bit, clean it up a bit, and he's going to put it...
and is that for storage and stuff as well?
Storage, you can't store on it.
Oh, you can't store on
it. No. Did you know that you could get pig food from potato washing and the potato washer's sorter?
Yeah, but that means you've got to plant potatoes, and then you've got to... harvest the potatoes, and I hate harvesting potatoes and planting them because they're too bloody slow.
Yeah, they are slow.
I don't do root crops.
I've been talking for like 20 minutes and realizing that I'm not talking to you guys because my button wasn't pressed. Normally.
I said she'll be right back. She needs her asthma pump. Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think I followed Johnny. I'm not sure because that name.
He's not on Twitch. He's only on YouTube.
Oh. But I think I've heard that name before.
Oh, yeah, everyone talks about me, calls me names. Yes.
Because I know Johnny Carver, or whatever his name is.
Why doesn't
or
that?
Carver Johnny, or... He's a big Twitch streamer.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I think I've heard you a couple of times.
You've probably seen him in my streams.
I've seen him in your stream, but I've heard of him too. I mean... His voice does sound familiar as far as...
Oh, yeah, he's got a very distinctive voice, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I do? Really?
You do.
I sound like everyone.
You don't.
Oh. Why won't this
No,
be
you don't sound like everyone. You're distinctive.
Okay.
You're almost... I think aren't you like on Rock 101 radio talk show something? You're some radio guy.
Straw. Why would anyone leave bloody straw in this? What a pain in the butt.
Right.
Straw where? What?
Oh, there she is.
Where is straw?
Where is straw?
Oh, that's not good, is it?
It's on the bloody ground.
We had to stop because it couldn't breathe.
Are you okay now, though?
It's only optional.
That's why I needed my asthma pump.
Yeah, breathing's overrated anyway.
I thought it was optional.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chris. I did notice after a bit. Takes a while to sink in, mate.
Are you missing your chat again?
Yeah, it's like breathing underwater. What do you need to breathe underwater?
Oh, that's right.
I don't know. I'm not a fish.
Yeah, breathing is definitely overrated at times.
I don't know, I'm not a fish.
Oh, God, this is bloody hopeless.
I know, I was a firefighter.
All these years I've known Doc, and that's the funniest thing I've ever heard him say.
I don't know. I was a firefighter, and they always said, always put your mask on when you go into a burning building. Why? It's just air.
Air's everywhere.
Yeah, just because the building's burning doesn't mean that that's bad air.
It might be slightly
used. If you cut off the oxygen to the fire, it'll go out anyway, won't it?
What the hell? It's nowhere near full.
So,
what are you complaining about, Johnny?
Everything.
Are you making hay today?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was wondering why that tedder was out.
Why he's got a tractor 4 times the size that he needs?
Well, like I said, I was in this one because I was gonna rake it, but Johnny said to Ted it, so I just dropped the rake and come and pick this one.
I actually like the tedder/raker that they have modded. There's a mod for actually it's in the mod hub. It'll do both things. It'll ted it, then it'll rake it.
Oh, okay.
So you don't need to do two.
I'll be handy.
You don't. All you got to do is add this little flappy thing to one side, and yeah. That's,
oh yeah, I have seen that one. Is that the one that Daggerwin uses?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That one, hasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, because
I know
then you don't have to have 2 separate implements per se.
Yeah, but it's only 2 meters wide, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only 2 meters wide, but
heckin' true.
But it does both things at the same time, which is good.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the two separate things and have them both be like 18 meters wide.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, but for small fields like
Whoa,
UK
the grass is growing back now. That's not good.
Oh my God! Did you just see it? Wow, the grass just grew back.
Yeah, grass just grew back as I'm tedding it. Now I can't see what I'm doing.
Should have picked it up quicker.
Because, see, I'm not on Johnny's streams, so, like you said, he doesn't stream, so I'm only watching you, but...
Well,
yeah,
he's
the grass...
streaming right now, and he's taking this bucket of pig food for a map tour.
Yep.
But I'm just watching,
Johnny does stream. He streams on YouTube.
Oh,
He doesn't stream.
He doesn't
He
live
doesn't
stream
stream on Twitch.
Oh, okay.
I got a Twitch account, but I don't use it.
Have you ever been in Johnny's stream? The other Johnny Carver or Carey or whatever his name is?
Maybe.
Because I think I've heard you there.
No. No, I don't know him.
No.
I've been in Brummies, I've been in Ices, I've been in...
He's Australian.
Docks. I've been in Docks before. Yeah, someone was talking about him a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I was talking about him a couple of weeks ago, saying that you sound like him.
Ah, okay.
Because I was like, is that the Johnny that I know that, you know, streams and he's on Twitch but he's Australian.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah, because you kind of sound similar to him.
Nah.
I mean, not quite the same, but you do
No,
sound a little...
My voice is much more sexy.
See, there you go. You got a laugh out of that one.
But it's okay, Johnny. All the Australians sound the same to Americans. It's fine.
Yeah, that's true. Just like all UK people sound the same to Americans.
Oh, no. Brummie doesn't sound like Wonko at all.
No,
Wonko sounds sophisticated.
that's true.
Yeah, he sounds it.
Many accents in the UK.
Sorry, Wonko, only joking.
No,
you weren't.
no pun intended.
Oh, freaking tree.
See, I wish Ari would stream so I could be watching her, seeing what she's doing.
No.
Be like, oops, and have 6 monitors so you can watch everybody's streams at once.
Oh yeah,
Well,
that would be great.
You don't
too.
really need that many monitors, though, do you? All you need is one monitor to watch 4 streams, because you can corner them, can't you?
Yeah,
you can
one in each corner.
You can multi-twitch, is what they call it.
Yeah, but Oops used to watch like a lot of streams at once.
Yeah, he had 4
I'm
monitors.
surprised he could even play.
He had 4 huge monitors.
Yeah, he did. Didn't
Yeah,
he?
he had 4 just for
He had
watching streams.
He had one 45-inch, was it, or something?
Yeah,
If it
something
were
like
up
that.
to me, I'd have 100 monitors so I could watch 100 different streams at one time.
You wouldn't have any bandwidth left.
No.
But the only problem with watching 100 streams is when you chat to someone, you figure out who you're trying to chat to, and you type something in one person's chat, and it's like, oh no, that's not the person I was chatting to.
Yeah, well, if you do it that, if you watch that many streams, the best thing to do is just lurk in them.
Yeah.
Don't chat in them at all.
True.
But yeah,
or just chat in one.
I've actually chatted in the stream and going, oh, I didn't mean to chat in this stream. I was trying to chat to someone else over in that stream. So it's like I get confused. I get confuzzled.
Butt shape.
What
I
was
haven't
that,
really
Ian?
been watching YouTube too much anymore. I haven't had time.
I hope my cows are okay, because I haven't been on my farm in a long time. I've been watching streams recently, so I hope my cows are okay. Do cows die if you don't feed them?
Not if you're not playing, no.
Only with
Oh,
season.
okay.
And only the seasons they die.
Yeah, no, I don't have seasons, so I haven't been playing. So once you pause the game, it's paused, right?
Yeah. Stays
Okay,
that
good.
way.
Because I would hate for anything to happen to my two lovely cows.
Next
They're
field.
they're bringing me a whole 100 gallons of milk a day.
Sounds like my Sosnovsky and Knot series where I had, what, 4 of them? 6 of them?
Yeah, something like that, mate.
I had 3 sheep. That was fun.
Hobby
I still
farmer.
got that game.
I don't do pigs because pigs are awful needy. They need wheat, barley, oats. They need sugar beets. They need all the food.
Can
Pigs
buy
are-
it.
In
Yeah,
17,
but
they used to be dirty a lot, though. That was the only thing I didn't like.
Yeah. But for some reason, in with seasons in 19, they don't need beets. They don't need any roots. So you don't
Well,
need to
yeah,
give them
because
sugar
that's
beets or potatoes.
But if you have the pellet thing, they require pellets now. I
Yeah.
noticed that with the pellet thing, the cows will take the hay pellets.
They do.
Because I was like,
Ah.
what do you need pellets for? I mean, you're just selling them. I mean, it's. But yeah,
Another
it's,
use for them.
Well,
Where you
no,
going? I
the hay
with your next field.
the hay
Don't know.
pellet.
I asked, but no one responded to me, and then everyone. Was
Oh, I'm sorry. I never heard.
26, isn't it? I think.
I heard something from Aya saying what should she do next.
Yeah, it's the one underneath the 19. One I'm heading
But
to.
yeah, the cows and the horses take hay pellets now.
Yeah,
If you got that mod with the hay pellets, they'll take it.
yeah. Which is a good thing because real life farmers do use pellets.
Somebody
Yeah.
should bring out the cuber.
I mean, because on the farm, the dairy farm I
Cuba.
worked
What's
at,
a Cuba?
little cube pellets.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, they're
John Deere
square.
used to have a cuber. It made little alfalfa or hay cubes.
Yeah. Little square
But on the
cubes.
farm I worked on, we used to feed our cows molasses and grain mixed together, as a treat.
Johnny,
Yes.
being as this grass has grown back, is it
Yes.
actually worth me carrying on doing this? Should I just cut it again and then do it?
Well, if you do that, then by the time you go back to what you're doing now, it'll be grown again. And then you'll say,
It's grown so
oh, well.
quick.
No,
We're only
it-
on
was it
times
gross?
1.
Yeah, why's it growing so quick?
Oh, because it's taking you so long.
No
Johnny,
reason.
can I ask a question? Can
Yes.
I really ask you a question? Why aren't you using a trailer?
Because there wasn't much there. I'm done. I went up there to clean them, and then when I picked the scoop up, I realised I wouldn't be able to put it in their trough because they're full of food. So I thought, what am I going to do with this? Oh, shit, I'll sell it because it is pig food.
Yeah, it is pig food.
So
I'm just
I sold
thinking
it.
that maybe I would have just drug a trailer down there, filled
Yeah,
the
but
trailer up.
well, there was already
Yeah.
a trailer down there, so I could have done that.
You could have just
It was
made
only-
a pile of it and then stuffed it back into the trough when it was done.
Yeah, I could have. But
When we
you know,
fast forward at night.
yeah,
But I think it's only in the first growth stage of growing for grass, I think.
yeah, it'll only be the first stage. You'll get bugger all out of it if you mow it again now, mate.
Oh, okay.
I don't even think you can mow it.
Well,
Can you?
the size of all these fields,
Let's have a
that's the reason it's taking so long to do, because they're massive. Takes me 5 minutes to get round once.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
you're
it's
not gonna wanna
not
play
ready
my
to cut
map.
yet. It's not ready to
My
cut yet.
largest,
It's in the growth
Oh,
stage.
it's not ready to cut.
Oh, it's
okay,
not.
okay.
Oh.
I won't cut
my
it.
largest field's 57 hectares, so that's 128, 118 acres or something. It takes a while.
I just went up and down when I cut it. You're going round and round and round.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I didn't actually when I started going around, I didn't realise that it was all these fields were all joined together.
So,
That's why I
Aya,
literally fell from there.
did you have the coronavirus, or did you just have like a
No.
cold?
Just a bug.
Just a 24-hour bug or something?
Well, it lasted like 4 days. but yeah.
24-hour bug that lasted a week. Yeah.
Oh, stupid.
Yeah, 78-hour bug that was supposed to only last 24 hours. I'm glad you're feeling better because I really did miss your voice.
Nice to know.
No, I just want things open back up. I could care less about the coronavirus. Nothing's changed in my world other than I have to wear a stupid mask when I go into a grocery store.
Yeah, I hate that. I mean, come on, suck it up, people.
I don't wear a
Doesn't
mask
do
when
anything.
I go shopping.
No, we don't wear masks here unless it's not mandatory.
No, they made it mandatory.
Okay.
Well, no, they didn't make it. I mean, it's not a law that you have to wear a mask per se in the U.S., but
Well,
everyone's
maybe where you live,
Well,
I
Trump,
live
they won't let you in the store here.
Oh, really? I live in New Hampshire, and you can walk around, you walk down the street without a mask.
Well, yeah, because you live free or die.
Yeah, exactly.
Not here.
Trump doesn't
If
wear
we're
a
gonna
mask.
die, might as well die doing something you love, going to the beer store.
It's on the license plate in New Hampshire.
Yeah, that's our slogan: live free or die.
Yeah. Even though you share a border with hippie Vermont.
Hey, the Vermont, Maine, Massachusetts, I love those states. I mean, because where else are you going to see that much trees? That's why they call it the New England states. It's because we got all the trees. And you go out to Vegas and California, and they got flatlands and stuff.
No, they got mountains full of trees and snow. Central California, you can go skiing and you can go to the beach in the same day. It's fantastic.
Well, same with New Hampshire. You can go skiing and go to the beach at the same time. So
yeah, but that's an Atlantic beach. That's not. That's cold, rocky. That's like going to Seattle or Portland.
But we do have both. You can do both at the same time if you want.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're like two kids in the playground, aren't they? My dad's bigger than your dad.
Yeah.
No,
we do have some great seafood though. I'll give New England that. We got great seafood.
No, there's definitely good fish and lobster, crab, and all that out of
New England,
and Maine.
Yeah. Clams, scallops.
All the stuff I don't eat.
You don't eat?
My tongue feel funny.
Or because you can't eat them. Is that what it is? You can't eat them?
No, I can eat them. I just won't.
Oh.
I just clams are gross. I don't understand why you want to eat gritty.
I bet you go funny.
It's like used chewing gum that's been rolled around in the gravel.
Oh, not the clams we get. We get good clams up here in New England. We get the best clams up. Deep fried clams. Oh.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. They're all deep fried though.
You're making me want to be sick.
Yeah, I'm not a fishy person. Ugh.
So you
I
guys
eat cod at the fish and chips, that's it.
Yeah, fish and chips is alright.
No, I eat fish.
So you guys don't eat haddock or cod or anything?
I eat cod, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, it has to be cod.
Fish. Well, haddock is a pretty good fish.
I eat shark, that's it.
Oh, you guys have shark where you live?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried shark once, and it's like it smelled.
He's got one in his back garden.
It smelled like ammonia to me. At least the shark I bought.
Nah. Deep fried. Beautiful.
I bought actual Mako shark fillets at a grocery store, and it's like,
Hey, Bernard, how you doing, mate?
it smelled like ammonia.
No. Yeah. Not over here.
If it smells like ammonia, it's probably already gone bad.
Possibly,
Yeah,
mate.
probably.
Yeah.
That'd be the only shark that ever killed somebody after it was dead.
But yeah, no, New Englanders are known for clam chowder, and
Yeah, one of my good friends lives
Yeah.
in Massachusetts.
I've heard of that. What actually is chowder?
it's a thick soup. It's what it is. It's a thick soup.
It's a
Yeah,
white
it's-
stew.
It's a
It's
broth.
stew that's colored white. That's all it is.
White.
And it's
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
well, because you use potatoes in it, and you use milk and cream and to make the sauce thicker.
Oh.
Just think about tripe
Sounds
that's
delicious.
been ground up into a paste. That's what it looks
No.
like.
Just
Oh.
don't
Wow.
say you like.
I was taking the mic.
Well, it's
don't
like
say you like Manhattan clam chowder because that's a red sauce. See,
It
us
sounds absolutely disgusting.
It does.
Well,
It does, doesn't it?
the
no, it's
Manhattan-
delicious. It's fine. There's no problem with it. It's great.
Mm.
I will
Manhattan
happily stick
chowder
to my
is-
beef stew and dumplings.
Well, see, the Manhattan chowder, Manhattan clam chowder is made with tomato sauce versus like milk or cream.
Mm.
Because, but us New Englanders,
Oh shit! What am I planting? Oh, soybeans apparently.
It's basically a stew, except it's white.
and it's thicker.
I don't know if it's thicker. It's about the same.
Well, the stews.
Well,
the
that
clam chowder
depends,
that
doesn't
I
it?
get
'Cause
in
some-
the stores aren't as thick as what I remember clam chowder as.
Yeah, but some people have their stews thicker because they put stuff like
Well, they put
Stew.
yeah,
Usually
cornflour.
stew, you
If you put
put
corn
flour
flour
in,
in, it makes it thicker.
Yeah, but they'll
Not
do
as thick
that
as
with
some.
chowder too. They'll put flour in it, and it'll be thick. It don't stick to your spoon or anything, but it's not like a soup. It's thicker than a soup.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. It's thicker than like a soup.
Custom.
It don't taste like. It don't sound like any soup I'd want to eat.
But
No,
clam stew doesn't sound as good as clam chowder.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Clam soup. People are like, ugh, clam soup, clam chowder.
Reminds me
Everyone
of dog
thought it.
food.
No,
Oh.
it's a pretty good chowder.
Any thick
I don't know.
white
That's
food
chowder.
that I would eat would be porridge. I'll stay with that. That's what.
Oh, I like a bit of porridge.
Yeah, I like porridge.
But yeah, New England is
thick.
known
It's got
for.
to be proper Scottish oats though.
Oh yeah.
See,
Scottish oats, it has to be really thick. Oh,
Yeah.
see,
Oh
we're
well,
known
I
for
don't
the
like
same
it
thing.
too
clam
thick.
chowder.
The same thing is that.
That's what New Englanders are known for is New England clam chowder.
Clam
Yeah.
chowder. Yeah.
you can keep your clam chowder. I ain't interested.
It's actually pretty good. I mean,
It's a
No,
thought.
I give him that. It's the only part of clam I eat. But then I get a piece of clam and I spit it out.
It's the thought of it though. No thanks. It's fish. I don't eat
Oh no,
fish.
yeah. It don't even sound nice, does it?
so you guys have never had deep fried clams or anything?
Oh no.
No, I don't.
Oh, see,
I don't go there.
They're still
Right there. Let me
gross.
just go and check my dustbin. No, I haven't.
See, yeah, when you go to the state of Maine, that's all they're known for is deep fried. Every 100 feet, you see deep fried clam shacks.
Well, you know when you were saying to me yesterday about beer and coffee that you don't keep it, you only rent it.
Yeah, exactly.
I did try clams once, and I only rented it for about 5 minutes.
And then you shit them out.
There it comes. I just threw it back up. Made me vomit. It was horrible.
Mm.
Oh, you
I've never,
you went
never
the
had
other way.
anything.
Oh, you went the other way
Yeah.
on that one.
Yeah, just
Uh,
vomited. Horrible.
See, when I
I've
say
never tried.
rent
I've never had
coffee,
it since.
when I say rent coffee, you just pee it out. That's the theory behind coffee and beer is you just pee it out.
Hey, Fepden. He says, "How is everybody today?"
Hello.
I'm
I'm
good, man.
fine.
Thank you.
How is he? I'm sure he'll tape it soon. But yeah.
Do we only need one layer of fertilizer or what?
Yeah, the seeder does the other.
I thought. Oh, we only need 2. It's not seasons. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still in 17 days.
I'm still in Farm Sim 11 days where you don't need any fertilizer.
Oh,
Hey,
that's,
drama. Drama just goes, hey, clam chowder.
Oh, shut up,
See,
drummer.
Hey, I see Drama has got 19 now.
Yeah,
could join
yeah.
Yes, he has. He's got his new graphics card now.
Yeah.
See, Drama's a New Englander. He has clam chowder.
Yeah.
I thought he was in Pennsylvania.
Well, that's
Fepden says he's good.
that's
Good, glad
close
to hear
to
that,
New
mate.
England. I mean,
It's not New England.
yeah, but he's close to New England. I mean, he's on the same seaboard as clam
Oh,
He's
chowder.
in He's in Rhode Island.
Yeah, see, that's close to New England.
Oh,
he
Rhode
can
Island.
He can get clam chowder.
Who's in Pennsylvania? Is it Rubberburn?
No, he's Canadian, mate.
No, he's Canadian.
Yeah,
He's
he's Canadian.
Doughboy's Pennsylvanian.
Could be, yeah.
I
don't
think
know,
so.
mate. I don't know.
Well, I thought those were brothers.
Rhode
I
Island
think-
is New England. He just said, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of the New England states.
Isn't
only
well,
6.
isn't
You know, you
Doug,
sneeze, you're gonna miss Rhode Island. It's tiny.
That's the smallest state out there. But yeah, New England consists of 6 states: Maine, Vermont, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and I think it's Connecticut.
Don't know.
It is.
Biggest little states in the union.
Yeah, that's right. Because there was a movie. What Jim Carrey did a movie about that. The biggest little state in New England. He was a Rhode Island state cop.
Did you see that there is yet another early access game on Steam, Lumberjack Simulator? Yes, I was playing it last night. You were in my stream when I
Jesus.
was streaming it.
I
that-
actually have the game Woodcutter 13 from Steam. And that's a lumberjack type game.
Yeah. I've seen people
Oh, I
play
haven't
that,
played that one.
or attempt to
Yeah.
play it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's harder
Well-
than woodcutting here.
I'll tell you something. I only play. Last night I was doing the Lumberjack Simulator.
Yeah, me,
Lumberjack
myself, and
Dynasty.
Irene. Yeah, that's the movie. Yeah, he's got it.
Me, myself, and Irene was filmed there. Oh, okay.
Just not.
And if logging, I mean, I only did a bit of logging on the farm Lumberjack Dynasty last night. But if it was that easy in Farm Sim, I'd do it all the time.
See,
It's
Well,
a
Farm
lot
Sim haven't
easier.
got it right. That's all. They never got
As
it
a-
right.
Logging?
as a dairy
Yeah.
farmer, do you really think
Lumberjack
farmers-
Dynasty, yeah, that's the one. Oh, so you're saying that there's another one apart from Lumberjack Dynasty?
Really?
Yeah,
that
there's
one
a
there?
Woodcutter 13.
No, a new one that's just
Oh,
come out.
well, yeah, a new one out, but do you really
Oh,
think
okay,
a
well-
dairy farmer would have time to go cut logs
They
and
don't.
everything?
They don't.
No, because they're always worried about feeding their cows.
Okay. Well, I'm going to stick with Lumberjack Dynasty. I'll just stay with that one for now. There was an
That's why
update for
I
that
don't-
as well today.
Is that by
That's
the
why,
same
like,
people that did
Yeah.
Farmer's Dynasty?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty much the same. Like
so it makes you
the
do a
cat-
bunch of things you don't want to do.
Yeah, so far, all as I've had to do was cut down one tree, chop it into 3
Fix
logs,
things.
and the rest of the
What,
time was just
pocket
fixing
knife?
things. It was just fixing things, that was it.
See, that's why I don't like the logging part of
The guy that
Farmer
made that
Simulator.
movie, their father was your childhood dentist. Oh, okay.
No, I like the logging part of Farm Sim, but you can't play it on a server because there's no way with the lag I'm gonna be able to
No, it's
do
terrible.
anything with log. I can
Yeah.
hardly
That's
run
right, yeah.
a front loader.
Yeah, it's terrible. Bloody
So
shocking.
trying to do logging on it, and usually doing logging by myself, I don't really care about because most of the maps aren't set up for it.
No, like these UK maps, they're designed for farming.
Well, yeah, the
One of
UK
the
maps,
writers,
a
many
lot of the
family
American
brothers,
maps don't have any
movies,
logging on them.
my
Even the Welker Farm
sister-in-law's
map
husband.
is
Okay.
a grain map mostly. There's no cows on the Welker Farm.
Hold on, your sister-in-law's husband, isn't that your brother?
Brother-in-law.
No, your sister-in-law's husband is your brother, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be.
It is, isn't it?
Doesn't necessarily mean it's
wrong,
true.
have
Well, whatever they say on the internet has got to be true.
Well, yeah.
Because everything on the internet is
Gizmo.
always true.
Yeah, just listen to Brummie.
There's a few here tonight, mate. Not. There's only 4 of us playing.
Sister,
Brummie is
sister.
always
Okay.
Brummie is always the truthful one. He never lies.
Oh, I
He's
never
whatever
tell
he
lies.
says.
Right.
Oh, I never tell lies.
Right.
Right.
Oh, when do I tell lies?
Brummie wouldn't lie straight in bed.
No.
Well, neither would any of you guys that I'm listening to right now. You guys don't tell lies.
No, never told a lie in a life.
Any of you guys played Snow Runner? I haven't played it yet, mate.
No, I'm waiting.
I refuse to get that game.
I'm considering it, but
Yeah,
I
me
want to
too.
wait until it comes on Steam.
I
Right.
think
When
it's
it comes on Steam,
already.
I might get it.
I think
It's not on Steam yet.
No,
it isn't?
it's
No,
not.
it's-
Still on
It's only
Epic.
on Epic, yeah.
I saw it on the Steam. I typed in Snow Runner and it was there.
Oh. Oh, I never actually watched the film, me, myself, and Irene, so I don't know. But he said the
I did.
cop that had the chicken shoved up his pooper. That was him.
What?
Well,
No,
I
the
don't
only thing
know.
the
I'm
only
just
thing I
reading it.
remember about me, myself, and Irene is he had to shoot that poor cow like 20 times. That's the only thing I remember about me, myself, and Irene is.
That wasn't a bad movie, actually.
Oh, I never watched it.
Well, it starred Jim Carrey, so it's one of his. It is a good movie to watch. I mean,
The cow never died.
no, he shot the
After
cow
shooting
20
it all that many
times. Yeah, he shot the cow 20 times and the cow never died. It's like,
Sounds like a good deal. Poor cow.
Mm.
and of course the cow always slept the cow slept in the middle of the road is what it was. It took a nap in the middle of the road, and so they thought it was a dead cow. Someone had hit it and stuff. And
Okay. What's the end of the credits? It shows that the cow wasn't really harmed.
Yeah.
well, that's like most movies.
Yeah, they have to put that in, don't they? No animals were harmed in the making of this movie. Because
Right,
otherwise you'd get everybody complaining.
Yeah, the ASPCA says no animals were harmed in the making of this film.
Yeah, otherwise the Hindus would have been up in arms.
Even in
Oh, definitely.
what was the movie? Men in Black. The cockroaches were never harmed, but you saw.
Oh, who cares about cockroaches anyway?
Well,
Them things
apparently,
just need to go.
They're going to
Apparently-
take over the world one day, mate. After we nuke
Yeah.
Well,
nuke
they
ourselves.
reckon that when Chernobyl went up, the only things that were still living were the cockroaches.
Yep, that's
of
right.
course.
Yeah, they're thriving there. They don't mind.
Yeah, they live in anything.
Yeah, they're hard little things.
That and crocodiles. Crocodiles seem to live forever too.
Well, they have been
Oh.
around for 150 million years.
Yeah, they're a
Yeah.
lot smaller than they used to be, though. So are the cockroaches, actually. They've found fossil remains of cockroaches that are about 10 times the size they are now.
Well, I'm glad that they're smaller now.
Well, yes.
They put a picture of the cow wrapped in bandages.
Are you out?
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna use the solid fertilizer. Oh,
And it's not the same width, though, is it?
What?
Unless she's got that weird spreader sprayer thing.
Yeah, no, the spreader doesn't spray as wide as the
Yeah, it's narrower.
sprayer.
Yeah,
No.
she's missed a whole bit here.
I'm
Oh.
getting there.
Come on, the OCD isn't that offensive, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Drives me
well,
nuts.
oh,
No, it seems just as wide.
I don't care
It is
about
just as wide.
OCD.
Oh,
If she
continue this
misses
line.
a few little bits, you know what? That's fine.
She's going the wrong way. She turned 90 degrees.
That was just to make you.
Well,
Yeah,
If you're using the GPS, just use auto width.
you carry on here.
No, it's
Doesn't matter.
the same here. It's the same
Doesn't
as
matter
the
if she
sprayer
misses a
boom.
few bits. I don't care if you miss a few bits. It's not my farm.
Oh, are you talking about the self-propelled sprayer?
What?
Yeah.
The one
Yeah.
that does liquid and solid
Yeah,
fertilizer?
the star.
Yeah, they do the same
Oh,
width.
I hate that thing.
Yeah, I'm not
Why?
a fan of it.
Oh,
Don't mind
no, I don't know. I just don't like it.
Well, it's a good thing you're not driving it.
I prefer the other
It
one.
is.
I prefer the one that does manure.
Which we could probably start doing too. We have got a manure spreader.
Yeah, why buy fertilizer when the cows are producing it for you for free?
Yeah, and we got pigs as well, so they got manure up there as
Like
well.
that last game, we had, I don't know what, we had a mountain of manure.
Oh yeah, and we weren't using it.
Yeah, we never used any. of
I
it,
wanted to
did we?
use the manure. Nobody wants to use the manure. Every time,
But
everybody
everyone's
grabs
like,
a fertilizer.
Oh,
this
no,
is so
Wonko did a few times.
fertilizer, and-
Wonko used
We
it a
had
few
a
times.
big manure spreader. It wasn't like we had some little rinky-dink thing.
No,
What? Little Richard died today.
did he?
Oh, no. Yeah, and some magician called Roy Horn. I don't know who that is.
No.
I know who
Little
Little
Richard
Richard is.
died? Oh my god.
Yeah.
I know Little Richard. I've heard of him. He's a singer.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But
Right, where am I going now?
I'm not sure about the magician part.
No, I never heard of the magician.
31.
Oh, from Siegfried
31, 33.
Siegfried and Roy. Ah, okay. I've heard of them. I
Yeah.
just didn't
Yeah,
know
I've
what
heard
their
of
real
Siegfried
names
and
were.
Roy, Yeah.
Yeah,
Christ, yeah, he must have been old.
Yeah, he must have been way old.
Start with 31.
Quite a few celebrities have died already this year.
Yeah.
And
Well,
all the
Burt Reynolds
coronavirus
died.
is still in the herd.
Well,
Oh,
Burt Reynolds died recently. And he was known for Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah, he died
Little
2 years
Richard
ago.
was 87. Okay. That's a good age, isn't it?
If you
Hmm.
make it to 80, you've done well. Anything after that's a bonus.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
Live in
exactly.
pain and agony.
I mean,
Mind you, I say 87 is a good age. It worked for him. He died.
Mhm.
well, he made it to 87. That's a bonus. I mean, actually, I'm surprised I made it to 50.
Roy Horn was 75. Complications with the virus. Ah, okay.
Oh, so he was already suffering from a virus to begin with, and then the coronavirus just finished him off.
Most of these people can't
Cardiff,
survive anything.
thank you very much for the follow.
It's just the thing that did them in.
Yeah.
We're actually on a private server, mate. So we don't own this server. It's owned by someone else. So unfortunately, we can't invite anyone else.
But the problem is with this coronavirus, if someone dies of a heart attack and they had coronavirus at the time, they list cause of death, heart attack due to coronavirus, but that it's not the coronavirus that killed them, it was the heart attack.
No, it's the heart attack that did him in. It's just the coronavirus helped.
Someone dies in a car crash. Oh shit, they had coronavirus.
Yeah.
They died of coronavirus. Okay, right there.
Do you know what? I saw this thing. I can't remember where I saw it, but it showed you like the comparisons of last year's deaths to this year's, and we're literally near enough exactly the same. No one, like the number figures haven't changed.
Yeah.
We haven't had more deaths than normal.
No. And the funny thing is, because they're listing everyone as coronavirus, there's a spoof of a YouTube video saying, well, coronavirus has been really good for us because compared to last year's figures, we lost so many people from heart attack, cancer, and other complications that the coronavirus has cured heart attack. It's apparently cured cancer. So why are we bagging it?
Yeah.
Well, in the USA, we've lost 71,000 people to the coronavirus so far.
Mm.
And it's like
71 now.
Yeah, 71,000 people we've lost. And it's like, what about the drunk drivers? How many people did they kill?
Yeah.
Well, there are none because no one can drink and drive anymore.
Well, yeah,
there's no place to drink. Yeah, we've just solved drinking and
you
driving.
can still drink, but you just can't drive.
No, you can't drive. You can't. Well, you still can drink, but there's no place to go in public. I mean, it's not like you can go out to a bar. You can't go to a restaurant. Everything's closed the fuck down. What are you gonna do? Everybody's staying home and getting drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what the police departments are gonna do. I mean, they're not getting speeding tickets because there's only 10%, 20% of the highway traffic. There's no drunk drivers. There's no people being drunk and indecent in the street. I mean, there's nobody to arrest.
No drunk in public thing.
It's utopia right now. It is absolute utopia. We have fixed the world.
Yeah, I was actually listening to a news report the other day, and they were saying that the coronavirus for the environment is probably the best thing that's ever happened.
Oh no! Here we come with the environmental wackos out here saying it's going to cure the planet if we send everybody home.
It's not curing the planet at all, but it is helping.
That is
a week before the coronavirus was closed down China.
Implemented.
Right? There was a satellite image taken, right? And all you could see was just like a red cloud. You couldn't even see China.
No.
And then a week afterwards, they took another one, and it was all clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
so
like the
definitely doing the ozone a favour. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
well, it's a good thing. Everyone's complaining about dying of coronavirus now. That no one's going to die of global warming. So that's cured global warming.
Oh, I cure global warming too. This is awesome. We just need the coronavirus to hang around all
only
the time.
in California where anybody
you ever seen the TV show Life After People?
Unhomed can defecate anywhere they want. What?
No, see the problem is that the whole environmental wacko thing is out because well, first of all, it's snowing at my house today and it's May. The second
it's snowing in your house.
Yeah, no, it's not in my house. It's on.
I'd fix the roof, mate, if I were you.
It's snowing on my house, Brummie.
You said it's snowing in my house.
We should be planting flowers today. We shouldn't be out there. I mean, tomorrow's Mother's Day. Come on.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
we have
We've had beautiful weather in the UK. I don't know what's the matter with you all.
No, but if you think about it, so what happens when a volcano erupts, right? All the ash blocks the sun, the earth cools. You have a cold weather, right? So if we're worried about global warming, we just need to put a bunch of smoke and pollution in the air to block the sun rays from going and overheating us.
Right.
Exactly.
That's good logic.
Drama said that they had snowflakes in the air this morning as well.
We had snowflakes in New England.
What? All the environmentals were flying around, were they?
Mm.
See, I still think the coronavirus was leaked out of a lab.
Of course it
Trying
was.
to get rid of the
They keep
people.
saying it's not. I don't believe
bullshit.
them either.
If you don't drink the Corona beer, you won't get the coronavirus.
Yeah. That's a good.
I think the best part was
Trumpism.
I walked by. I think it was a 18 pack of Corona bottles, and it was on sale for half price. And I'm like, really?
Yeah.
If I actually liked that, I would have bought it. I would have bought everything they had.
Yeah,
but-
no one's drinking it.
I don't like it, so I didn't buy it.
Oh, Corona's not a bad beer. I don't mind.
The coronavirus. That's the thing is the beer is
Not
because
Corona
of the-
vodka.
because of the name of the beer. No one's drinking it. It's like don't drink Corona beer because
Well, yeah, that's why they had to swap it over to.
Yeah, well, think about it. Would you want to drink
COVID.
a beer that was called the Black Death? You wouldn't, would you?
Well, you know, I mean, the worst part is that we vaccinate cattle for COVID viruses. That's the worst part.
And actually, this is only the second time the U.S. has had a coronavirus.
No, because the corona family of viruses entails all of the cold viruses that come through.
Yeah, because the
Common.
one that's out now, COVID-19, it's a mutation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
Because the actual coronavirus has been
we
around.
did have a coronavirus in 2003, but
Yeah,
nobody
it's been
talked
around.
about
It's been around for decades. But
Nobody talked about
the
it.
one that's out now, it's
Just a
it's
different
it's a
strain.
mutation.
Yep.
it. Yeah,
Well, that's because Obama's not in charge anymore, so nobody can sweep it under the rug.
Well, that's right.
You got to find something to impeach Trump again for, Just keep impeaching him, something will stick. Jesus, give it up.
I wish I'm glad I didn't vote for him.
Graves Everclear, 110 times vodka.
Oh yeah. The 110 proof vodka. Oh my god, yeah, that's some serious stuff.
Don't
I've
like
had
vodka anyway.
It's really annoying.
Yeah, someone's got a
You
very
don't.
crackly microphone.
Yeah,
It must be me.
who's outside in the windstorm?
It must be me.
Yeah, it is. As soon as you talk, it all crackles. Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's my voice.
No.
No. This is a microphone issue for sure.
Is it?
All right, I'm going to let you get
Yeah.
ahead and finish that. You got 33 next, Aya.
33. Okay. I'm nearly done. I'm getting there.
I wish I could watch her stream so I could see what she's doing.
Never gonna happen.
Oh, come on.
No, never say never.
Oh no, never gonna happen.
You're probably a good streamer, I bet.
No.
Yeah.
I just like to play with other people.
Oh.
Yeah, I do. I like that too, but I usually get arrested when I try.
Yeah. Oh no, you're not supposed to play with other people. Nope,
That's why he hasn't got a camera.
So how's my voice now? Is it okay?
That's better. No crackles.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I moved the microphone a little bit.
Must have a dodgy wire somewhere.
Well, I got a Logitech
Yeah,
headset.
that we know of. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a Logitech headset, and from what I understand, Logitech is supposed to be pretty damn good.
Yeah, they are. That's all I've ever used, Logitech, everything.
Because I got a 30-year-old steering wheel from Logitech that works on FarmSim, and it still works.
Yeah.
So it's like, really? Everyone's like, a 30-year-old steering wheel from Logitech?
It's a G3. That's the model he made.
No, mine's
what
actually a Wingman.
Mine's a 920 that I don't use. Because I can't get it to work on FarmSim, because every time I set my key bindings, nothing works the way I want it to, and then I give up and go back to my controller.
Do you not have a profiler for the 920?
I do, and I don't know what it is. Every time I load up the joystick, the steering wheel, or the head tracking, one of the three doesn't work.
Ah, yeah, that's Steam. That's a Steam problem.
I don't have Steam for FarmSim.
Oh, don't you? Oh, okay. It's not a Steam problem then.
It's not a Steam problem because I have ATS and ETS, and my wheel and pedals work fine, and my shifter. You put it on FarmSim, and it goes, nah, can't be bothered.
You missed a bit.
Weird. I have
What do you mean?
issues sometimes where I have to tab out
along the
of tab out of the game and then tab back into the game because my software does play up now and again, but most of the time it's okay.
So is Aya watching you on your stream, apparently? That's how she knows you missed a bit?
No, she's in the same field as I am.
They both in the same field.
Johnny's not doing anything like usual.
Are you streaming, Doc?
I've been seeding, so
I'm not
no,
I don't stream. I deleted OBS.
Okay.
He used to be good streams too, and he deleted everything like a dick.
Yeah. YouTube pissed me off.
Oh, that piss everybody.
I was making about $3 a month, and they took it away from me. I got mad.
Well, yes.
See,
Why
if
did
I
they
were
take
to
it away
stream
from you?
I wouldn't stream for the money. I would stream just so people could see what I was doing. That's all I
wasn't streaming for the money. I was streaming because I enjoyed it. I had more time on my hands at that point in life. I liked doing it, but it was too much of a hassle. Things wouldn't work. I would waste my entire weekend, trying to make something and doing it over and over again because this wouldn't work. This wouldn't happen. It was constant. It was constantly just trying to keep everything together. It wasn't fun anymore.
So that's why you just talk on streams now.
That's fine. I don't even. Well, I mean, I don't care if they stream or not. It's I just joined to play with them. That's fine. I just like playing multiplayer.
But you say they took it away from you. Why did they take it away from you? What do you mean?
Oh,
Because
when
YouTube
the YouTube
changed the number of subscribers you had to have to get.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years in a row they changed it, or 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
Because I had just gotten 100 subscribers, and I just started getting, like $2 or $3 a month or something for the views I was getting, and then they changed it to 300. So then I got to 300. And I just started to reenact it again, and then they changed it to 1,000, and I'm like, "Oh, you people suck!" Is this every year we're going to just change it?
Yeah, and 4,000 hours of view time as well, isn't it?
Well, that's the other thing is that then you got to have all this view time, and I'm like, "Well, that ain't worth it." I mean, I get 20 views a video. It wasn't whatever.
So am I right in saying that it's probably better just to play a video game offline and not worry about streaming?
No,
well, I like being able to see what Brummie and Johnny.
You want to stream or not?
Yeah, I stream for the hell of it. I actually enjoy playing a game and streaming it.
I like seeing what Johnny's doing because a lot of times it's nothing.
Yeah,
and then I can yell at him.
I don't do it as often as this time of the year because it's a bad time of year. Because most of my viewers come from overseas.
We're all American, is that what you're saying?
American, mainly Europe. I get more European people following me than Americans. I have a few Americans, yes.
Well, that's because you're 14 hours difference from us.
Yeah, that's right. And this is a
Why
bad
is
time
that
of year.
missing all that?
Oh, it's a bit
Well,
funny, that bit.
Well, the other
Ah,
thing
it's
is
a bit
that
weird.
with Johnny, because he's on the bottom end of the world, our daylight savings times are opposite.
He's
so
on the
it's
arse
just
of the world.
totally weird.
Why can't we just all be on the same time zone?
It's a nice ass.
Why don't we just get rid of time zones?
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
if the Earth is really flat, there is only one time zone.
Yeah. The Earth
Yeah,
is
because
really...
it's definitely flat, Johnny.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. If the Earth
Yeah.
was flat, we wouldn't be talking. Oh, yeah, that's right, because you live in Hollywood and they pay you to have that accent.
Yes.
No,
Oh, so that's how
the
it
world
works.
is flat. Have you never seen it on a map?
Oh, yeah.
The world is flat. I mean,
Yeah.
if you were in Australia, you'd be on your head.
Yeah,
Be
that's
upside
right.
down.
Yes.
So I
Hey.
have equipment that can prove that the world is round.
And nobody's on their head. Nobody's...
Oh no, because of gravity. You get
No,
all-
because
Gravity doesn't exist. Listen to the flat earthers. There's no such thing as
yeah.
gravity.
They're so.
That's flat.
Gravity's just a myth. Isaac Newton wasn't real, you know.
No. I'm a Flatlander worm, so I know there's no gravity.
No gravity. No.
which bridge is it? There's a bridge in the UK. It's actually so long.
Gravity was invented by belt salesmen. Just so they say that they used to come up behind you and pull your trousers down and say, "Look, that's gravity pulling your trousers down."
Yeah.
So we have to sell you our belts. It's true.
I've never heard that before.
But not true.
Well, I
think we just
did.
stepped in something from Brummie's past we don't really want to dig into.
There's actually a bridge in New England that they photograph a lot, and because people drive under it with like oversized trailers, and they always end up crashing because
Fix shits then.
Well, there's a bridge in the UK somewhere where it's a span bridge like the Golden Gate Bridge, a suspension bridge, and the top of the towers are closer together than the bottom because of the curvature of the Earth when they built it.
Yes. But you can't prove there's got a curvature of the Earth.
I can prove there's a curvature of the Earth.
Not the flat earthers say there's no such thing.
Maybe they need to get in their sailboats.
I'll call him out if nobody else will. Prove it then.
Prove it.
I'll call him out.
I can prove it. That's what I'm saying.
Go on then.
prove it
Right here on this stream. Prove
put it
that
in
the
the
world
chat.
is round.
Well, I can't put it in the chat. I mean, I'd have to take us outside on a live stream, and then I can show you.
No, you can put a clip of it. That's all you need to do is put a clip of it.
Yeah, I can do that here too. All I have to do is go outside town, look across the horizon, because the area I live in is as flat as flat.
Driving uphill.
And you can see for absolute miles. I can physically see the curvature. But the flat earthers say it's a mirage.
Well, Graham
That's why you
said that
can't
there's
see when you're on the
electric hill.
Wait. What did Donkey Drinking say? He said something about
Electric hill in Scotland. You look like you're driving uphill, but you're actually going downhill.
Yes.
Ah,
Yep.
where
There's
have
a
you
hill.
been, Graham?
There's a hill in.
You
There's
haven't
a
been
hill
around
there.
for about a week or so. Have
There's
you been
actually
all right?
a waterfall in the U.S. I think it is that the water goes
And the water
uphill.
goes up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I think it's in U.S.
I've heard that.
It's
The
like,
water
how did-
cannot go uphill.
Well, apparently,
No,
It's
it
impossible
doesn't
for
go
water.
It's an optical illusion.
It looks like it's going uphill.
Because of the curvature,
Apparently-
it's an optical illusion.
apparently,
Why,
it's
what's
U.S. that
happened,
does
mate?
that.
There's waterfalls on rivers that flow north, which is kind of very localized because most rivers flow south, but the Amazon flows north, I believe.
Well, it's like the
Oh
toilets.
no!
Don't
Shit.
the toilets flush the other way in
Are
Arizona?
you all right now?
Yeah, our toilets cycle a different way than yours.
Yeah,
because of the
your
It's
quote.
called the
go
Coriolis
counterclockwise.
effect.
Are they clockwise or counterclockwise, Johnny?
Ours are clockwise.
Ours are
Sort of.
counterclockwise.
That's right.
Oh, that's not good,
See,
man.
That's because you're on the bottom of the flat Earth.
That's right. Yeah, I'm on the bottom of the flat Earth.
In a studio in Los Angeles.
Yep.
Being paid to have an Australian accent.
Yep. That's us.
So
Pretend.
when did this happen, mate?
What's happened to Graham? He got sick?
He had another heart attack.
Oh, shit.
Who
He
did?
had a heart. Was it a heart attack or was it an aneurysm?
Yeah, slightly different. Still both
Those are
quite
two
serious, but...
Those are two different things, but they are serious.
Mm.
I hope he just had an aneurysm where, I mean...
Yeah.
No, it was a heart attack. Yeah, he had one before. He's just recovered. Well, not long, about a year ago, I think.
Got the first one out of the way, I guess, right?
You were dead for 2 minutes. There's the deal.
You mean they had to shock you back to life? Oh, that sucks when they have to shock you back to life.
Brummie's got dead people in his stream.
Do.
I hear dead people.
Well, I have got a sixth sense.
Apparently, so do your viewers.
Well, I hope you're feeling better, Gray.
Yeah.
It was shocking. It was shocking. Yeah, he said.
I've died 3
Well,
times.
I'm glad to see it didn't dampen your light spirits.
I've died 3 times. There's no big deal.
You're like a cockroach, Johnny. You just keep coming back.
Bloody oath.
It was
Yeah.
a
It was a
shocking
week ago
experience.
today. Yeah.
Yeah,
I wondered where you'd been.
I'm glad he's feeling better, though. That's all that matters, is he's feeling better.
Hey, can we buy this field of corn?
No,
Why?
I don't know.
Because Brummie
Well,
said
why'd you
so.
say no if you said, yeah, I don't know?
Because Brummie said so.
No,
You
it's
did?
because whatever I say, Brummie's going to say no to.
See, I don't know. See, I don't know this crew as good as I think I do, because
You like? Oh, so you haven't got a job now either? Oh God, that's no good.
what? So you
But he's
had
got
a
a
heart
job right now.
No, he's been
So
laid. He's been
Well,
laid
except
off.
me.
So he had
It'll
a heart attack, and now he doesn't have a job to boot. That
Yeah.
sucks.
Well, he used to work on the dustbins.
The
So
dustbins.
what you'd call it refuge collection.
Oh, yeah,
We
yeah.
call- we
Well,
call
how,
them- we
how
call
does he
them
not
bin-
have a
we call
job?
them dustbin men.
Don't
Huh?
They,
don't
Just
they
trash.
shut the
Sounds like
garbage
he was
collection
driving
down, or what?
I
No,
thought he was
he's
driving lorries.
Because he's just had a heart attack. His
Our
license
trash
has been
collectors
frozen.
have a job.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
His
'cause
license has been frozen.
he
'cause
can't drive.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
That
That's awful.
sucks,
Doubt
mate.
he'll be able to do heavy work, which he'll be doing the bins. Oh, shit.
Well,
No.
no, don't they just drive up and put the forks down and pick it up? And
No, we don't have that.
oh, you
We
don't,
don't have that here either.
Oh,
We
we got
usually have people that just got out of jail.
No, we have the trash bin collectors that drive up, they put the forks down, drive into the thing, pick it up, dump it into the bin, into the back, and boot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
no.
side pickup.
Out here, we
Yeah,
put our
no.
bags on the side of the road and hope that somebody takes them.
Oh,
He said, "This is the UK, not Fantasyland in bins."
I have seen the trucks in the cities that do have the little forklift thing.
the dumpster bins.
Not here.
That's what we call them. The dumpster bins.
Well,
collect.
over here, like with the wheelie bins, they don't pick them up and tip them in. They put them on the back, and then the bin lifts them up at the back.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so they
ours
still
pick
got
up. on the side of
they
the
don't
road.
have that here.
Yeah, it's sort of mechanical, but
Yeah,
No, you
ours
have
is-
to pick up the bins
No.
and you have to throw them in there. Well, most people don't have bins. You just have a bunch of
that's how
bags
it
laying on the
used to be
ground.
here.
No, it's
That's how it used
mandatory
to be
here.
here.
Mandatory.
I think we're talking two different kinds of bins here.
No, we're not. No,
They're big wheelie bins that we have here, and they're mandatory.
it's the same thing. They're about waist high.
Yes.
No, ours are like 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, ours are quite tall as well.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Depends.
I'm 6 foot tall. I've never seen a bin as high as I am.
No, me neither.
Oh, it,
Yeah,
He
well,
has-
apparently you haven't been to New Hampshire.
he has seen the ones that lift the bins as well. He says he has seen them.
So we do
So
Yeah, it's like a
apparently
little
we do-
forklift
Apparently,
thing.
we do have them over
Yeah,
here.
it's like a little forklift that, over here that comes down on the side of the truck, just
Yeah.
behind
No,
the
ours,
truck
are,
cab.
ours are on the front of the truck.
Oh,
See,
we
well,
have
that's for
those
the
too
different
for the
colours
big
and things.
for the big waste bins, for the big
And
industrial
then-
waste bins.
It's
Yeah.
it's more of a front loader kind of thing, and it just dumps it into the center of the truck, and boom.
Yeah,
No, these are the little side of the road bins,
Yeah.
personal bins.
yeah, the personal
And
bins.
we don't have those per se here.
Yeah, we don't either. You throw your garbage bag on the side of the road and hope it doesn't get hit by a snowplow.
Yeah.
No, see,
But I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna grab a drink and I'm gonna grab some cake because I want cake.
Oh, so do I.
Ooh.
Where's
Yeah,
my
yeah.
cake?
what kind of cake?
Treacle sponge cake.
Oh,
Oh,
sponge
Yes.
cake. Oh. Okay, I'm going to her house.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to her house.
I'll be back.
So he said the same thing in the UK. It's called a skip.
yeah, skips. Yeah,
Yeah, see, we don't call them skiffs in the U.S. We call them dumpsters. But that's the U.S. I mean,
yeah.
That's what I really-
You got a name for everything over there that's different to every other English-speaking language. Yes, we know.
Well, yeah,
of
we
course.
renamed the world's most popular sport because we didn't like it as much.
No.
yeah,
Yeah.
football. And no,
Yeah.
football is you bash a guy to death, and
Well, how can you even call that football? You pick the bloody ball up and run away with
It's
it.
handball. It's actually
I don't really
handball.
understand why we call it football either, but
It's
it's
handball.
called football for some reason. I don't know why, but
as long as the New England Patriots don't make the playoffs, it's fine. Everybody in the world is happy.
yeah. And I'm from New England, and I'm glad they didn't make the playoffs.
And I'm from the UK, and I don't give a shit.
If
Yeah.
they cancel football season, there's going to be riots in the street this year. I'm just saying.
Why? Why?
Why?
Because every
The
time
U.S. has to have football. It's the only
Americans are
thing that holds
nuts.
us
That's
together.
why.
because every time someone wins a football championship, they riot.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh.
No, that's not true.
Bit like
That's the rule.
Liverpool supporters in England.
Oh, yeah, well, if it's a soccer match, I mean, yeah. I mean,
But yeah, every time
soccer
someone
fans are just delirious and they're crazy, and I don't understand, like, these people in these countries. I mean, you see what happens when they lose a soccer game and they lose the cup, and then their whole, like, city isn't up and evil. It's like,
Yep.
I don't
But
understand.
that's it. I mean, you know when we had the, as they call it, the Gulf War II.
Yeah.
Everybody was saying, "Well, bring our soldiers back and just send over the football hooligans. They'll sort them all out."
Oh God, yeah.
They would have as well.
are we getting political here? Is this what's happening?
No. I mean, if you look around, you have, football, what you guys call football, because the rest of the world does. I mean, it's a
No, we
number
call it
one
football
sport across
because it
the
was
world.
invented here.
Yes.
Well, it was invented. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it was
So,
invented there. But
we call it soccer for some reason that we don't understand either. But, I mean, these countries, when they have the World Cup, it's insane when their team loses. Or when their team wins. They burn their city down if their team wins. It makes no
Yeah.
sense.
Yep.
yeah, why burn your city down?
Yeah,
when
but
you
that's just
win?
mainly Millwall and West Ham though, because they're boneheads.
I mean, when the Patriots won the Super Bowl, they burned the city down.
Oh.
No,
Gonna do
well,
that.
Yeah,
no, Brady's in Tampa now. It's great.
Now, when the Patriots won, we did burn the city down.
I don't understand that either. Why are you defacing your own, your own place?
Just
I
so
know.
happy.
I mean, if you went and you beat another city, you go to the other city and then burn their city down because you won and you're better. I could understand that, but no, they trashed their own city. It's like, okay.
Yeah, why did they trash Boston? I mean, because Tom Brady won?
They're probably stuck in traffic and couldn't get out of the, miserable place.
But I did hear that Brady left the Patriots, though.
No, he's in Tampa with his old buddy Gronkowski now.
No, but he did leave the Patriots. That's
well,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. He left the Patriots now, so he's no
well,
longer.
the Millwall fan, they're infamous, aren't they? The Millwall fans, and the
So
and
Brady
the
is
ICF.
no longer a Patriots fan.
Now, I'm sorry to all my viewers that we've lowered the standard of the stream because we're talking about American football, but it won't last.
No.
Yeah.
What, American football is a lower standard than what you have?
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
American football is like you guys talk about cricket.
Yeah.
No, Australian football, that's a true man sport, that is.
It's soccer.
No, we don't play soccer. Well, we have got soccer over here.
You guys play soccer. Everybody in the world plays soccer.
Yeah, no.
I played soccer.
Australian rules football is, well, it used to be.
Everybody in the world does not play soccer.
Every country
they
does.
play football.
Exactly. It's only in America they play soccer.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
soccer is only played in America.
They call it soccer over here too, I'm sorry to say.
Soccer came from, because football makes sense for that game. It makes a lot of sense why it would be called football. Because if you touch it with your hands, you're thrown out.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you touch the ball with your hands, that's illegal.
Yeah, you get a yellow card. Well, you get a yellow card if you go and get in trouble with somebody.
No, you get a yellow flag.
Card.
Well, in America, it's a flag.
Yeah, in American rules,
play soccer in grammar school.
No, it's the same. It's the same around the world. The rules haven't changed since I've been yellow carded.
Yeah. It's yellow and red cards here too.
Well, every time I played American football, I've always got a yellow flag.
Yeah, well, American football, maybe.
No, that's American. Soccer.
Yeah.
Soccer, you get a card.
We're talking about proper football.
Yeah, proper football.
See, so proper football is a yellow flag.
But see, that's what I don't understand about American football. They have all that gear on, don't they? Why?
Yeah, we got shoulder pads, helmets.
Yeah, why? I mean, have they never been over here and played a game of rugby?
Well, it's very similar to rugby.
No, the girls play rugby.
Rugby is vicious, I tell you. Rugby is vicious.
Yeah, we've got rugby here too.
Rugby does not allow.
The girls play rugby, the men play football.
You know, Brummie, I don't know if you know, you've probably never heard of or seen Australian rules football, but it's very similar to Gaelic football.
Yeah. It's a smaller ball, and you can pick it up and you can throw it and that sort of stuff.
Well, you can't throw it. No, you can't throw it.
Oh, you can't throw it?
No, it's got to be handball. Can't you? Hold it in one hand and punch it with the other hand to pass the ball. You can do that. You can kick it anywhere on the field. Hey?
Is it a mixture of volleyball?
No. Not like volleyball. It's an oval ball like an American rules ball, but it's a different size. It's not quite as pointy.
Like a rugby ball.
Similar, but again, it's slightly different. It's a special ball.
Because we have rugby over here.
Yeah, we've got rugby here too.
They play at the college level.
Two different styles of rugby.
And Graham says sometimes they mistake the opponent's face for a ball.
Oh yeah, over here. Well, it used to be. Now it's all pansy like.
No. In Zealand.
like soccer and football is. It's all pansy. But in the old days when I used to play, the umpire would
it's
throw
all
the ball up
fancy,
in the air.
fancy,
There'd be a ruckman. They call them ruckmans in the middle when the game starts or after a goal. The umpire takes it to the middle of the field, throws it up in the air, and the two ruckmen go up and punch the ball with their hand to a teammate, right? But back in the old days, the umpire would throw the ball up, the two ruckmen be into each other, and then all the players on the field be into each other. What ball? What do you want with the ball? They didn't worry about it.
So it's like hockey.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
belt the crap out of
was
each other,
watching
and
a
if someone
hockey match.
manages to get a goal, it's a bonus.
Yeah,
But now
I
it's
was
all
watching a
pansy-like.
hockey match, and a great fight broke out.
Well, I went
it's
to a
hot.
hockey fight once and a match broke out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
it used to be
exactly.
like.
Yeah, a hockey match broke out. What the fuck?
They don't really let them do that anymore as much. I mean, back in the 80s, that's how.
Oh, yeah,
Before, that's
yeah.
how it was.
Back in
They
the
had
80s.
guys on the ice, and their whole job was to go out and
Yeah.
fight people.
Yep, that's right.
But they don't really allow that anymore.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
used to-
but
that's when I used to
over
play.
here there was a game that they used to play. They used to play in the streets, and it used to be like 20, 30, 40 people all at once, and they used to call it murder ball.
Yep.
And obviously, for obvious
Murder ball.
reasons, they've yeah.
It sounds like something would be out in Detroit.
It's a bit
Yeah.
like you know the bull runs in Spain. It's
Yeah.
a bit like that with the football.
So they throw a ball down the street, and
And
everybody
everybody's-
fights over it to the
No,
death.
you've got two groups of people on one side and one the other side, and then there's a
And you
ball,
roll a
and
ball
then-
down the center and tell them to get it.
Yeah, and you have to run and grab the ball. It don't matter who gets in the way. You have to get them out the way, and then you have to take the ball and put it in like a bucket or
Is that
into
not-
something.
is that not
whatever,
called-
whatever,
With the
whatever
Brits,
they
it's
designate
fighting
you
to
to
the
put
death.
it in.
Is that not called
But that-
bulldog?
Is it
Now,
the feudal times?
It was called murder ball, but you're talking a British bulldog.
Is
Yeah.
that like
That's,
running on
that's
the
a-
bulls?
That's a similar sort of thing, but not as violent.
Not as violent.
Okay.
It's got to be a leftover from the feudal times, like the Queen, where you just got to fight to the death.
Well, back
That's just how the Brits do it. We fight
back-
to the death.
when I
Well,
Well, they
used to
called it
play,
murder ball for a reason, you know.
We don't care what we're fighting, but we're fighting it to the death.
when
I
I
have
played
no
back in
idea
the
what
I
I'm
played
collecting.
back in the 70s, and after all the
Graham, you're the same age as me. You must have played murder ball when you were younger. It was brilliant fun.
You fought to the death and you didn't die, so I guess that's a good thing.
yeah, back in my
Cutting
day,
it out of your ass.
I played football over here
You didn't really fight to the death.
in the 70s, and after all the mayhem on the
many
field,
a bruise, exactly. Yeah, you get many bruises from murder ball.
back then,
What?
after the match, we'd go to the change rooms and shower and get changed. Then the two teams would meet behind the change rooms and beat each other up then after the match again.
Oh, you didn't smoke a bunch of weed
Nah.
after?
No.
See, that would be a thing. Is smoke a bunch of weed and chill out. Yeah.
It didn't worry me. I remember playing in the junior leagues. The junior leagues were the same as the adults. And when I played in the junior leagues, I was in they have a different divisions now. They call them different, but it was in you could be, it was 10 to 14 year olds, right? They played in a division.
High
And-
schoolers. per
Yeah,
se.
school age ones, and they call it something different now. I don't know what it is. When I was 12 years old, I was 6 foot tall and 13 stone. I can't convert that into your lingo. I was a big boy, and I got the abuse yelled out of me. I had parents wanting to fight me because I obviously was cheating. I was too big to be playing with their little 3-foot and 4-foot-year-old kids.
Really? You were getting abused because of your size?
Yeah.
That's not right.
He's 19 or 20. He's not bloody 12 years old, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I remember things like that.
You should have shaved, John. It would have been fine.
Well, I did have sideburns when I was 13 or 14.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
I remember people saying that, oh, he's too old to be in this league, and
I never had to worry about that. I was the runt. It was fine.
Oh, I had a blast when I was in the junior leagues. That was cool. Someone would kick the ball, I'd just
My
reach
younger
up and grab it.
brother, my younger brother was big for his age, and I was small for my age, so it was like we were always the same size. They thought we were twins everywhere we went.
Well, a mate of mine from school, his nickname was Inch, because he was 6 foot. He was 6'5", and his youngest brother was 6'9.5".
Can you convert that to metric for me?
No.
oh, no, we can't do metric. We're not allowed to do metrics here.
Do
because
Googling.
No. I use metric all
3'4", 3'4" in a yard, in a meter.
2.1 meters.
I'm American, and I don't do metric because I'm American. So
Well, Americans can't do standard
Anything.
either.
3'4" is a meter.
I can't do math either. So
Yeah, well,
that proves you're American.
3.3 feet. Yeah.
Here's the thing, because Americans, not only do we use inches and feet because of our British forefathers, but then because inches and feet don't quite make sense, it's hard to do math, all the survey and construction projects are done in tenths of a foot, because tenths are easier to add and subtract than inches and feet.
So is metric.
Why don't we just use metric? It would be easier.
Yeah.
That's what I use.
because I'm stupid and I'm American and I can't use feet and inches.
No.
Yeah,
Just
but
use
you could have
metric.
you could have saved yourself saying that though. You didn't have to say you were stupid and American. You should have just said it American.
American.
They
We
amount
would've-
to the,
we-
they
we
amount
would've
to the
got it.
same thing.
We would've got it.
I can't wait to go to Birmingham and just punch Brummie in the face. It's gonna be great.
I watch a lot of YouTube, and I love those. Those dumb American videos they have out.
The American videos.
Yeah, where they go and interview people out in the street and ask them questions that a
1.9
50-year-old
meters.
should.
What does
5
1.9 meters equal in inches?
Yeah,
And they don't
1.9
know.
meters.
Well, 6'9".
I mean,
No, you multiply 1900 times 0.03937, and that'll give you your inches.
And they don't know. It's just like.
oh,
I
there's
was
some
watching a
classic ones
video
out there.
once and she was like,
No, it's not that we don't know. It's we don't care.
No,
No.
it's the same reason why the Brits still use miles per hour is because it would cost too much to change all the road signs at once.
Well,
No, we
why
did
should
it over here.
Why should we? Why should we convert to kilometers per hour?
We did it
Just
over
'cause
here.
the rest of the world's done it.
no, why should you convert to miles per hour? Because it's
There's only
easier.
two countries in the world
we
that
haven't
use
got to
miles per
convert.
hour.
We're already using miles per hour. So why should we convert? We want to be different. That's the whole point.
Yeah, but you
That's
guys still
why
drive
we-
on the wrong side of the road anyway.
No, we don't.
No, according to them,
they
drive on the right side of the road.
Yeah, we do too.
No, we drive on the
No,
right side of the road.
no.
They drive
You
on the
drive
wrong
on the
side
right.
of the road.
We drive on the correct side.
Yes.
No.
We drive
See,
on the
that's
correct
the
side.
thing is,
They don't
that-
drive on the right side.
Well, actually, they do drive on the right side. I mean,
No, we drive on the
No.
right side like the rest of the world.
No. Still parts of South Africa where they drive on the right
Yeah, there's
proper
like,
side of the
what,
road.
well, there's
Four-
the
there's
left
14
side of the
countries.
road.
See,
the right side of the
we
road.
drive on the left over here, and there's something like about another 125 countries around the world that still drive on the left. So we're not the only ones.
No, there's still quite a few.
Yeah,
There's about
14 or something.
125 countries that drive on the left.
Yeah, we do over here.
And they were all under
not
British
everybody
rule
does
at one
it correctly,
time.
though. That's true enough. That's true. What was that?
All the countries that drive on the left side of the road were all under British rule.
Yeah, and what difference
And
that
your
make?
point being,
If
Because I'm
the
sure
Germans
I'm
drive
sure
on
that
the
US
right
used
side
to
of
be
the
under
road,
British
so it
rule.
must be right.
Well, the US used to be under British rule.
yes, we did.
Not when the automobile was invented.
No.
Yeah, you never said that.
Mm.
Johnny,
Yes.
do any other fields need fertilising? while
They
I've got
do, unless you're sick of fertilising.
did it?
you? No, I
Stop
don't mind.
doing that.
Which one do you want done there?
Now, let's see. There was,
You know, Brummie, you'd get more done if you had an implement attached.
I beg your
What?
pardon. Field 27 and 28.
Okey-doke. On it.
I'd attach one if I knew what it was.
An implement?
Right,
Oh,
I
what?
need more
No,
room.
you didn't say an implement.
I did say an implement.
So
No, you
Aya must
didn't.
be a good farmer then, because she's on everything.
Yep. Can't
Well,
stop her. She's not too scared to have a go at anything. I've never done that before, but I'll try it. Off she goes.
I give everything a go. I'm not great at stuff, but I give it a go.
We got
See,
any more to cultivate then?
Yeah, everything
That's the
she's
great
doing,
British
you've got to
spirit
cultivate
right there.
behind her bone.
All right, where's she going?
27,
Get him
27 and 28.
Well,
But
I
she's-
don't need fertilizer, so where can we meet?
Opposite fields. The ones you just said, 27, 28.
27, 28? All right, I'll meet you there.
Okey-doke.
Yeah, it's going to be awfully hard for me to get fertilizer with this cultivator, but I can try.
So, you
There,
never
there
know.
are cultivators out there that fertilise, mate.
There's one in the store. It's a Stara.
Oh,
There's a
no,
weeder
that's
as well, isn't there? That does it.
No, the Stara seeds, right?
I can't remember. I know
No,
there's
I
one
don't
in
there,
real
there-
life.
there is one that does fertilise, though. I don't know which one it is. But
Isn't
there's
it
a
that
weeder
yellow one that's got
fertilises as
the
well.
it's got the roller attachment to it?
Maybe.
Not sure.
I think so.
Oops, I'm missing stuff. Japan drives on the left. Do they?
Yeah,
Oh.
they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
China, Japan drive on the left. There you go. And they're not British owned.
What?
Never have been.
China
Jap-
doesn't
No,
drive on the left. do they?
Japan's never been under British rule.
No.
No, I know Japan did.
See, they just know what makes sense.
They must have been buying crappy
Exactly.
British
Yeah.
cars.
What makes sense?
Where is 27?
It's
Oh,
opposite.
there it is. We should have done 27 before that.
27 is next to 28, more than likely.
It's in between 26 and 28.
Yeah, exactly.
It is,
That's
too.
where-
I'm looking at it.
Are you doing 27 first?
Maybe?
Maybe. Do I have to wait and see?
Yeah, we'll get that one out first.
Alright.
Why not?
Alright, well, I'm there. I'm just waiting for
Okay.
you.
I'm coming. Oh, your horses, Jesus.
It's a bit
I
like
didn't
when you
have
walk.
to refill anything.
It's a bit like when you walk on the footpath. If you're walking on the footpath with your girlfriend or wife, you walk to her right, which is actually like the left, in the car.
Well, no, because it depends on which way you're walking. How I always walk is I always walk between the wife and the road.
That's right.
I always walk
That's
between the road.
that's the proper way to walk with a spouse.
Well,
I
that-
always put her towards the ditch.
Yeah, that'd be right. So you can give her a bit of a nudge with your shoulder.
Well, no, because she's further away from the traffic.
Oh, this isn't an awkward
Yeah.
Fucking
No, but that
Well, you know what?
came about in the age of chivalry. The reason the male walks on the outside
is because that's where the shit would be dumped on.
Well, yes and no, but if they were in danger, well,
It was
99% of men fought with the right hand. It was so their sword hand was free to defend her.
Right.
Yeah, I like that one as well.
So if you're driving a car with left-hand drive, my left hand is free to do nothing?
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, what Johnny said is the left is the side that usually gets the crap put on them.
It depends on which way you're walking up the footpath,
Yeah,
like Brummie
exactly.
Well,
said.
she's
Yeah,
always
you're
on my
walking there.
right-hand side. Always.
No.
She sits on my right-hand side always. That's how it is.
No.
Unless she's driving, but...
Oh.
Yeah, but we wasn't on about in a car. We were about walking down the road.
Yeah, she's always on my right-hand side unless she's driving. If I'm driving, she's still on my right-hand side.
So even if you're walking down the road,
Right-hand side.
Yeah, but
Because
what if
you-
you're walking
what
down
about-
the
what
other
about if
side of
you-
the road?
Opposite the flow of traffic, too.
oh, what about if you're walking in the opposite direction on the same footpath?
Well, we don't really have footpaths where I live.
Oh no,
We
they're
have
called
road and we
sidewalks,
have a
don't they?
ditch.
They call their footpaths sidewalks.
Sidewalks, yeah.
Well, we don't have sidewalks. We have road and we have a ditch. And we have this gravelly part in between.
Oh, that's out in the open road, but around town.
I don't live in town. I live in the middle of freaking nowhere.
Well, you shouldn't be walking out there.
We
Why
call
not?
them sidewalks.
All the mad rapists live out there.
There's no mad rapists out where I live. There's a bunch of horny drunk guys that can't get it up, but that's about it.
Okay.
Well, it
No, not a modern country. They've only got dirt roads.
sounds like you live in a country that is pretty sad if you don't have drunk rapists.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We have them. We like to keep them all in one spot.
To spread the love.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
And it's the same as handshaking.
You're not allowed to handshake now, Brummie. Just so you know.
No, I know.
It's been banned.
But do you know when that became popular? It was during the cowboy times. Because if you went up to somebody and shook his hand, you would know then that he wouldn't have a weapon in it.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboy times, yeah.
It's true.
It sounds legit.
Cowboys
It
and
is,
itchy
it's true.
bums.
Yeah.
If you shook his hand, he couldn't go and shoot you, so.
But
Exactly,
handshaking
yeah.
was around before then, Brummie.
No, it was
Or-
around before then. Yes, I know. I didn't
But the
say
reason-
that. I said it
yeah.
became popular.
Yes.
I'll be right back. I'll wait for her to get ahead of me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie.
Count the potholes on the dirt track. Yeah. You know, I'll be sending the missus out for a walk in the high heels along the dirt track, do you?
Usually not. You try not to.
That. It's a way to break an ankle.
Mm.
Yes. Or your nose when you hit the ground.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
if they don't
yeah.
have down walking on their tiptoes, they're going to hurt themselves. Frickin' trees.
I know, yeah, I don't know where they walk in them either.
Oh, you've
They
never
are
tried?
uncomfy. They're very uncomfy.
Well, there you go. So why wear them if they're uncomfortable? and they're really hard to walk in. Why bloody wear them?
Because they make your legs look good, and they look good.
They do. They do look good. Mm-hmm.
Only
I
on the
only wear
right
'em if I go
feet.
out somewhere really nice.
Nothing like
It depends who's wearing them, I suppose, doesn't it?
Yeah.
nothing like a sexy ankle bent with on a foot bent at right angles.
What? All right.
No, I used to wear high heels in the 70s.
I'm sure you did.
I've still got the boots.
Oh, so you was a lumberjack?
A lumberjack.
Lumberjacks don't wear heels.
I'm a lumberjack.
Well, obviously you've never heard Monty Python's Lumberjack song then.
No.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm okay because I'm gay.
The boots,
Exactly.
the men's boots back in the 70s, we had like 4-inch heels. The things like Gene wears.
Oh, you're
Kiss.
talking platform shoes, though,
Yeah. They were huge.
Yeah, they're different.
We had platform shoes back in the 70s.
Yeah, we had the pointy shoes.
To high heel women's shoes.
The pointy shoes, they were bloody dangerous.
You couldn't get your stirrups or what?
You couldn't even walk in those shoes.
God, they were uncomfortable. I've still got my platform shoes somewhere from
Are you
back
still
then.
going backwards and forwards?
The lumberjack net.
Why?
Oh, I'm just wondering.
What's still going backwards and forwards?
I bet Aya still has platform shoes.
Only when she
I
goes
like
out.
Yeah. I like the wedges. They're more supportive.
Hell's a wedge.
The lumberjack now
Where
approaching
it
platform
doesn't,
2.
it doesn't have the heel. It's all completely solid.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
It's a platform shoe, but a new version.
Yeah,
So
it's like
it's
the platform,
contoured
but
to your
it's like
foot.
a heel.
It's contoured to your foot, but it doesn't have a separate heel.
No.
Yeah, the heel's not separate. They're much more supportive for your foot.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't believe that, but yes, okay, we'll go with that.
But they are.
I'm going to get a coffee. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
You're gonna get a coffee?
It's only like 7 in the morning for him, so.
Yeah,
Is that what
it's
I heard?
really early for him.
I heard coffee though. That's all that matters.
In fact,
Like
it's probably not
coffee.
even 7 o'clock yet.
All I
Hey,
heard was coffee.
He chews the grinds afterwards just to keep him energized.
What, 6:30 for Johnny?
Yeah, I guess it would be about 6:30, wouldn't it?
Well, that's all I heard. 7:30.
Or I'm gonna have to buy a few clocks and just put Johnny's time up there and keep changing it because it seems like every time I have it figured out, it changes.
Well, what I did is I've kept it on my computer, so I added an extra clock to the computer.
Oh, did you? That's a good idea, actually.
And I did it with
because
the
phone as
EST as well because I wanted to know when something was coming out, and I was told it would be out at like 3 o'clock EST. And I'm like, oh, what time's that in the UK? So I changed that to EST as well. So I've got one for EST, one for the UK, and
Eastern Central
one for-
Time.
Yeah.
Well, it's my time. Haha.
That's your
one-
turn.
I'm EST.
So there you go. I know what time it is where you are now as well.
Yeah.
Well, because Johnny's always changes. Well, your guys' changes for daylight savings, it changes at different points than mine does.
Yeah.
So I need a clock for your time. Are you Greenwich English or Greenwich England time?
Yeah.
Well, being as Greenwich is in England, I would imagine we are.
I think that's what he is. Yes.
Yeah, but is that because is that universal time too?
UTC.
Yeah.
That's standard time, apparently.
If you look for the time that says London, Lisbon, and what's the other one? London, Lisbon, and Ireland, I think it says.
It covers the UK basically, right?
Yeah, that's
The whole of the UK has the same time.
Yeah, because that's the world standard time though they use for airplanes. If I remember
Greenwich
right.
Mean Time.
I think so.
Yeah, every
It's
time you hear
UTC.
UTC, it's the Greenwich Standard Time thing.
I don't know why you guys got to pick your time zone as the world standard time, but
Because we're special.
Because we're better.
well, I figured you were the world's richest country.
Yeah, they are the world's richest country, though.
They were. They're not anymore. I mean, they
Nah.
think they are, but
Technically, they're the world's
No,
richest.
we don't think we are. We know we're not.
No, we know.
the dollar keeps gaining on the euro, and it's made you guys angry. You tried this Brexit thing, but it just doesn't work out.
Why hasn't it worked out? Why has it not worked out?
Have you guys finalized it finally?
Well, yeah, we
I think they're in the
officially
last
leave
bit,
at the end of this year.
You guys actually put a date on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a marriage proposal that just never wanted to get married.
Well, we knew that once Boris Johnson came as our Prime Minister, he'd get it done.
Yeah.
You know, I was watching an old Top Gear episode.
No,
and
we have
Boris
already
Johnson
left.
was on there.
He's fucking brilliant.
we have already left, but the thing is we're still part of Europe officially until the end of this year.
How do
So,
you
like,
think
we
that they're
still-
trying to make us pay for shit?
Oh yeah, because they know they know they're losing their gravy boat. That's why. They know they ain't going to be able to give us say, oh well, you've got to pay this in future. You've got to pay this because a few years ago, right? They tried to up our payments by saying that we have a lot of prostitutes and drug dealers in the UK, so we should pay money for them as well.
You have
because what it is we have to when we're in Europe, we have to pay like a certain amount of our capital, what we earn, right? Like from our jobs and stuff. So
that's called tax.
They tried to, and they tried to say that because we have a lot of prostitutes and drug dealers that make a lot of money in our country, we have to pay taxes towards that to Europe.
How about go fuck yourself?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I would have said.
If they did that, there wouldn't be any prostitutes. So they're going to introduce a prostitution tax, are they?
Just put that on the back burner. No, I don't think
Ayla,
so.
can you come run into me? I'm up a tree. Can you just like smash my tractor away from this tree, please?
I think we're still leaving at the end of the year.
He's
Brummie's
American,
flag.
don't ask.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Brummie's flag.
What?
Which end are you at?
My lag.
I am
My lag.
at the south end of Field 27.
Oh, I see. How are you all the way over there? You're not even on the field anymore.
I lagged from the field to the tree.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying, uh-oh.
So how is that my fault that you lagged out?
Alright, let me get to the end of
Because
this and help you.
You and your insufficient internet. It caused my lag.
Why are we not playing on my server? Nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
I don't
I
blame
heard
you,
a
then
good
I gotta blame
story.
somebody.
I heard a good
How are
story
you
this
stuck?
week. Right.
I'm not stuck anymore.
Oh,
Rich,
maybe
all
you
of a
don't
sudden-
need me now.
I don't quite understand what happened.
Richard Branson, right, one of the richest people in the world, turned around to the British government and says, "Oh, if you don't help us, we're going to be, Virgin Airlines." He said they'll go under.
Yeah.
And they just turn around and says, "Yeah, okay, so."
Yeah, it's a bit. That's disgusting behaviour.
Yeah, it is.
Because they pay almost no tax because they're they're a corporate thing, and because he's so rich, he demands a handout from the taxpayers to help him stay afloat. Now, some poor corner store owner.
The thing is, though, is he doesn't pay any taxes over here because he doesn't live here.
That's right. He doesn't pay any taxes, but he wants taxpayers' help to stay afloat. How that's disgusting.
And they turned around and said no.
Yeah, good.
Because the thing is,
put a fucking pay cut to your really high paid employees that don't need it.
Well, yeah, but the thing he actually turned around and says, "Oh, I've got so many bank accounts, but I don't think I haven't got enough money in one bank account to do it all." And I thought to myself, well, yeah, just transfer it over, mate. You know, he's one of the richest men on the planet.
Yeah,
and he goes on about. Yeah, but not only that, he even said that if we go do Brexit, that he was going to take Virgin Trains out of England, out of Britain.
Okay.
And then about 3 months later, after he said that, there was some contract coming up for tender, and he applied for it, and they turned him down.
Good.
Good.
No, that's an arsehole act, that is.
Yeah, it is.
You know, because small businesses, you know, your local corner store, the little hardware store, and all those sort of places, right, they don't... When they're in financial difficulties, they cut their own wages. They live on a minimum to keep their business afloat, to try and keep their employees. The actual owner of that small little business puts himself under suffrage to keep his business afloat, because the government wouldn't even look twice at shutting them down, or the bank coming in and saying, "Thanks, piss off, we'll have it." But this rich bastard that has multiple mansions, a personal jet, he's saying, all these poor little people, they've got to help me stay afloat.
Yeah, but you know what he said? He says, I'll give you my island as collateral. You know, his own private island.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll give you that as collateral. Yeah, we don't want an island, you know.
What are we going to do with a freaking island?
I live on an island.
Well, but it's not only that. I mean, was it last week? I think was it Flybe that went under, and there's British Airways that are suffering. Now, if they give money to him, and he's not even a part of this country anymore, they're going to have to bail out everybody. So they can't just say, "Oh well, we'll bail out you, but not you," because that's just not fair.
No.
We're bailing out everybody, just so you know.
Hey?
Huh?
We give everybody money.
Yeah, right.
I already got my Trump money. It's all spent. It's good.
Yeah, I got my money. The government gave me $750.
You got your Trump money too?
Yeah.
But I'm on about businesses. You know, because businesses that want like hundreds of millions of pounds to stay afloat. I mean, why should we give money to an airplane company, right? An airline that it just annoys me, because nobody can go on holiday, so they're gonna buy they'll bail them out, and then like in 3 months' time, what they're gonna do? Oh, we've run out of money again. Give us some more money. Do you know what I mean? It's just wrong.
So here's the thing, Brummie. With your airlines, your hotels, your travel industry, you need airlines. It's just as important as having the trains running as having your car. And unfortunately, they're in a position where
Why do we
normally
need
they would
airlines?
have business travelers, they would have passengers, they have people going on holiday and all that stuff. But they can't do that. But their expenses are insane day to day. And without this amount of passengers, they really can't make it. And it's not because the company was poorly run and people wouldn't fly their airline. It's because the government said that you cannot fly. That's the difference. That's why the government should help them out.
Why do we need airlines?
Why do you need airlines?
Yeah.
Well, you got to take the tunnel everywhere. I'm going to go to Australia. I'm going to take the tunnel.
Yeah, but we can't fly at the minute anyway, so why do we need airlines?
I don't think we're going to be able to fly for a while.
Yeah,
it's
but
gonna be quite a while.
At some point, you're going to need your airlines. And it may not be 3 weeks from now. It may not be 9 weeks from now. But in a year from now, maybe 2 years from now, you're going to want to have a flight. You may want to go and take a flight.
Yeah, but it's not
See,
only
you
for
guys
that.
you guys don't look at airline travel like the U.S. does, because in the U.S.,
Well, there
I
you
can
go.
fly to California in 6 hours.
So what you're saying then is the US needs airlines, but the rest of us
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah,
No, what I'm saying is
you need cargo.
You guys don't
You do.
utilize airlines like we do because you have other mass transit.
Well, no,
options.
because all of our cargo comes by boat. It comes by ship. Or
Yeah.
train.
No,
it
it
doesn't
comes
come
by air, dude.
airplanes.
A lot of it comes by
Oh, it
air.
doesn't.
Not
You
all
would
of it, but a
believe
lot
that-
does.
What comes by FedEx? You would not believe the amount of freight that gets, moved every day around the world by
Yeah.
FedEx.
Yeah.
It'll blow your mind.
I don't
Right?
think
Are
FedEx is
we
one of our main ones.
bailing this field? This hay?
I don't know. It's up to you. You can bale it or you can cube it. Up to you.
Okay, I'll bail it then, because that's much faster and much easier. Because that thing was ridiculous last week.
Well, what I'm saying is that in the UK, if you take a train from the north to south of the main island, what does it take? 3.5
Yeah.
hours? 4 hours?
Yeah, something like that.
I'll say 4 or 5.
Okay, so 4 or 5 hours from north to south. If you were to do north to south from New York to Miami, you're talking 20 hours, 24 hours, 28 hours. Probably more by train. I mean, by car, it's like a 22-hour drive, if not more. So in our country, flight is essential. It's just the way you get places. I could be to California in the same day.
It's just
where
the
if I was to
modern
drive,
way.
it's 3,000 something miles.
It's just the
depending on where
modern
you go.
way. That's all.
Yeah, and so unfortunately, my point, I guess my whole point of this whole thing is that the government shut it down. It was not the airline that said, "Oh, well, we're doing a poor job, and that's why we don't have any money." It's because the government shut everything down that the airlines do not have it. But at some point, we're going to go back to needing these airlines, and you're going to need these airlines
but they're
to
going
start
on
back
about
up.
social Yeah, but they're saying about social distancing, right?
You cannot
people-
social distance on an airplane.
Exactly. That's
Let's
why
just
they
get
closed
real.
them down.
Everyone's
You cannot
really
social
confident
distance.
that-
Somebody coughs in the
Exactly.
first row, the person at the 70th row is going to get it.
Exactly. That's why they closed the airlines down.
So you can't social distance with an airline, but the other problem is that every day we're shut down, all the expenses are still there. Like in this country, our
that's meant
hairdressers.
for the airlines to sort out, isn't it?
That's right.
Well, no, it's not for the airlines to sort out because the government shut them down. That's the difference.
I don't know.
It wasn't because
What-
the airlines did a poor job at managing their money. It's because the government said that you can't social distance, you're not allowed to fly, basically.
Well,
Which
they
our
can.
airlines and our airports are not shut down.
They can social
but-
distance,
Nobody is flying.
but they can social distance. They just give everyone
You can't
hazmat
social
suits.
distance you can't social distance in an airport. You can't social
Yes,
distance on an airplane.
You give them all hazmat suits.
Yeah, we're gonna give them all hazmat suits.
Huh?
Right.
Well, there's not
Right.
enough face masks to go around. Never mind hazmat
Oh,
suits.
sorry.
No. You don't need
Yes.
an official face mask.
Well,
what
that's
you
right,
need is a
Gizmo.
piece of cloth out of your old underwear bin, and it's gonna be perfect.
Brummie,
Yeah,
Gizmo
exactly.
says most of the fruit comes in by air
Huh?
to the UK. Most of the fruit comes into the UK
Well, I
by
have
air.
to because the growing
Is
season
it?
is crummy.
I don't eat fruit, so I don't care.
Oh.
No, your fruit and your vegetables because your growing season is such short.
Gotta have fruit. Fruit's part of
No.
the stable diet. Should have fruit.
Nope.
What's your stable diet? You eat
Yes.
Yeah, but-
stables as well.
Yeah, but
I
all
eat my
the
veg.
major freight
Don't eat
companies
fruit.
are making out like bank right now anyway because everybody's using some sort of delivery service to get their goods because everyone's afraid to go into the stores.
Tomatoes are a fruit. You eat
No,
tomatoes.
don't eat them. No.
No? Oh, jeez.
No. The only tomato,
Well-
tomatoey way I'll eat it is if it's what's it called, like passata or tomato puree. That's it.
They don't
She
eat,
doesn't eat
you,
any
you
bananas?
don't drink fruit juice. There's no fruit juices. Jeez.
No, I don't do-
Opal fruits have 5 flavours. That's Graham's 5 a day, he says.
You know, Johnny, you ought to be lucky because you're kind of fruity and she still likes to play with us. So.
Yeah. Mick says the amount of cargo
I'm just very
transported by
fussy.
planes is nothing compared to what is transported by ships. If you look around the world, that is true. Yes,
It's
But-
okay. It's good that you're nutty enough for her.
that is true, Mick. But there is a lot of other items that aren't transported on ships. That is only done
Well,
by
yeah,
air.
So if
But
you take
it's
the mode of
it's only things
transportation,
that are going to spoil after a few days, because they can't be on a ship for 2
No.
or 3 weeks because they're going to spoil.
Yeah.
That's the only things that would really come by airplane. But there's none of them in the shops anyway, so it don't matter.
Or months.
really?
Takes months.
Well, of course we don't have any meat because I don't know
Well, yeah.
what one processor shuts down. The whole country has a meat shortage. That's the whole problem.
Shit.
That's
It's a
the
lot of
whole
bullshit.
problem that this is brought to light. The fact that in our country we've got like one meat processor has a shutdown and there's a meat shortage. That should never
Yeah.
happen.
Exactly. See how clear the skies are with less traffic. And I actually went out the house today. I went to our local Asda, and I went out for the first time in nearly 2 weeks. And you're walking around, and you can actually hear the wildlife. You can hear the birds singing. You
Can
hear
you
the
see the
trees
stars?
rustling. But you can't hear. You can never hear that usually
Oh, I
with
wish.
all the noise of the
I went
traffic
in
and
there.
stuff.
I went into a Tesco's the other day, and there was literally a full family in there. There was mum, dad, and 3 kids.
Mm.
Now, why the fuck do you need all of you there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Got to
I
make
can
sure everybody
understand, like,
gets
2
what they
adults
want.
saying- Yeah, I can understand 2 adults because yes, my partner was there, but that's because I have mental issues. I can't go by myself. But why do both parents need to be there and their 3 kids that were running around screaming their heads off?
Yeah, you'd
No,
reckon that'd be
yeah.
one.
But see,
One
over
good
here
excuse
they put
not
a
to take
limit
them.
on how many people could go at the store.
Yeah,
Yeah, same here.
we had that limit.
Oh,
But why
okay.
did they let a full-blown family come in? It's not
Because-
needed.
Yeah,
No,
there'd be one
it's
place you wouldn't want to take your kids. You'd go, thank God I can't take the kids shopping.
Mhm.
And honestly, because I'm taking really no precautions other than what I'm forced to. My
Oh, so I
company
have to.
my company is qualified as essential, so I travel all over. I spread my virus where I go. It's like Santa. I get to bring my joy.
Yeah.
It's great. I give my virus to everybody that I come into contact with. None of us wear masks. None of us wear gloves. We don't wear any PPE. I wash my hands with soap and water.
Which is better
Call
than
it
that
good.
other shit anyway.
Well, that's the other thing. Like one of the other guys I work with, because my company sent 2 of us to the same place, which is stupid. Why would a company send 2 of their own people to the same place?
Because you're incompetent and wanted to cover your back.
Well, you're incompetent because if you look at, it, you're putting two people at risk that work for the company.
Maybe they just thought you weren't up to the task.
No, I did nothing. I was just there as a spectator.
Well, there you go then.
I was just hanging out. That's how it goes. But it's that whole thing, like, if they thought about it, well, don't send two people, send one person, because if that other guy gets sick, he's gone for 2-3 weeks. Right? Quarantined at home?
Or dead.
He's not going to be dead.
Yeah. You never know.
You're completely right on that, Brummie, because you do never know. There's always that chance.
People so far.
Always that chance.
Cause of every death now is a coronavirus, so could be.
Well, that is true, but I mean, so the one big problem I think that we have is in the area that I live in, we have a very, very, very low infection rate, and most of the thing is because I think that most of us have had it. That's my theory.
Well, they found a body in the Birmingham Canal a few weeks ago, and they said they thought he had coronavirus, but they're still looking for his head.
He just fell in there, huh?
Yeah, he must have sneezed
They're
because
still,
of the coronavirus.
No, he hasn't got a head.
Well, you don't need your head to be walking. I mean, chickens do it all the time.
Yeah,
it's true.
Luke, hey, not been here for a while? No, you haven't, mate. Did a 17-hour day rolling on Thursday and fell asleep trying to get to bed. Yeah, it happens.
Fell asleep trying
I think
to get
we've
to
already
bed.
had the coronavirus and stuff, like back in December.
Well, see, that's the
But
thing
I think
that
it's just mutated now to be worse. Now that it's actually killing people. Before, it was just making people very unwell, but now it's actually mutated to kill people.
Yeah, but even as
we had
most
the
of the people in
exact
our
same
country,
symptoms in December.
yeah, but most of the people in our country that are dying from the virus are over the age of 70.
Yeah, it affects
And the majority of the deaths are coming from nursing homes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Elderly people, which those people are, they have other health conditions and anything, not just the coronavirus, but flus and other respiratory viruses. Anything could really do them in. My grandfather died from a respiratory virus. It wasn't because it was deadly and killing people. It was because he had underlying conditions.
Yes.
And that was the final straw. He had lung cancer. He had many of other things that had led.
Yeah, but it's even killing healthy people.
Now, it does,
it is
but I think the percentage is so low.
Yeah, it's very, very low. It's the ones that go, I'll be right. That's the people that are being killed by it.
I mean, in all seriousness, I did have a friend of mine that did die from an infection. And we were playing video games on a Friday, and he was dead Saturday afternoon. He was perfectly fine Saturday.
Yeah.
And then he ended up with, a deadly infection. And had passed away from that in his early 40s, and anything can happen at any time. So I definitely understand that because, I lost a friend to that. One day you're playing games with this guy and the next day he's passed away.
Yeah.
Just because of an infection.
Yeah, I think I was in my early 40s and I got septicemia and I almost died from that.
That's what he had, actually.
Yeah, because
he did pass.
It constricts your lungs, doesn't it? Yeah.
I got an infection in my ear, and I just ignored it. I started to feel really ill, and I thought, I'm getting the flu. Then all of a sudden, the right side of my face started to swell, really swell, and I thought, no, it'll be right. The swelling will go down. I didn't go to the doctor. It'll go down. I took a few days off work. And stayed at home, and then I took another day off work after that, and the swelling got worse and worse. My right eye was shut. The swelling was that bad. I looked like Elephant Man. And my missus
you
said,
ain't got a camera now?
Yeah. No, it didn't affect me in any way after I got fixed, but the missus said,
probably should claim
you better
that
go
it
to
has.
hospital. So she dragged me into hospital, and I could hardly walk. That's how ill I was. And I walked into the front door of the office, and there was a doctor standing at the nurses' station. And as I walked in, we're only a little town. It's a very quiet hospital. As the front door opened, he turned and looked, and he just dropped whatever he had in his hand and ran straight to me, and dragged me into the emergency room, and that's the last I remember. And he said, if you had waited till tomorrow, this was at night, he said, if you had waited till the morning you come down, we would have been bringing you in the back door. You were that close.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's nothing to mess around with.
No.
For sure.
I'd never heard of it before.
No,
Well,
that's
when
exactly the same thing that my friend had passed away from, because we remember on Friday, because he was like, I gotta go to the doctor. I got this thing on my leg, and he's just playing it off,
Yeah.
And then Sunday morning, his wife is sending us all a message of all his online friends and said, hey, he's passed away from this,
Yeah.
Well, when I was 14, I got a bad stomach ache one night, and I said to my mum, I've got a stomach ache. And she's like, oh, we'll phone the doctor. The doctor came out, and he's like, nah, you'll be fine. And I was in bed in the middle of the night, about 3 o'clock in the morning, I think my mum said it was. And I woke up screaming in agony. And phoned an ambulance, took me to hospital, and the next thing I remember is waking up after having an appendix operation, and the surgeon said, you should have come in earlier. I'm like, why? Because as we were taking your appendix out, they burst in my hand. So if I'd have been 10 minutes later, I'd have been dead.
You had an exploding
And
appendix.
the doctor said I was fine. Say that again?
That's the opposite from me, because they keep trying to take my appendix, but it's never that.
Well, you don't need your appendix anyway.
Well, I don't need it, but they keep trying to take it from me. You get a stomach ache, they want to take your appendix out over.
Yeah, just let them have it.
I've never had mine taken. I've still got mine.
Yeah,
I've still got my tonsils too.
I went in for a congestion in my throat, and I ended up in the hospital. They were getting ready to take my appendix out, so they got me prepped. Like, all the nurses have got me IV'd. I'm laying in a chair. I'm good to go. And then the doctor comes in. And he goes, "Does this hurt?" And I'm like, "No." "That hurt? No." "That hurt? No." "Well, you don't have a fever." And I'm like, "Well, no." And he goes, "Well, why are you here?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I'm strapped in the IV." He goes, "Well, they said you had appendicitis, but," he says, "I don't think you do." He says, "You don't have any of the symptoms."
It's probably just a grumbling appendix.
Well, it just turns out that apparently my congestion from the yearly allergies that I was looking for a little medication for turned into this false appendicitis thing. I was just upset that it cost me a whole bunch of money.
Well, because the thing is if it bursts inside your body, it can cause septicemia and blood poisoning, kill you.
There's a lot of complications with. I've had friends that have had that happen. Yeah. That's awful.
Oh, sorry, I'm missing my chat. Listening to you guys.
What's new?
Johnny has a chat now. He's gonna read it. Everybody be quiet.
Shh.
Go on then.
I'm reading
it.
75 countries. 75 countries use left-hand drive traffic. 165 right-hand drive traffic. 2/3 of the world's population use right-hand traffic. I was wrong about China. They drive on the right side.
I know China drives on the right side because Top Gear's episode showed China on the right side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If a virus started in a country, it should only spread in countries with the same climate. What? No.
No, he's talking about the virus, the Chinese virus. So, well, if the Chinese had enough food for their population, they didn't have to eat rats and bats, it would have been fine.
Well, no, they just need to stop eating weird shit. They're always doing it.
Well, it's a,
Yeah, well, that's
we
to cut their
we should. You know
population.
what? It's a world lesson right now. Don't deal with China.
It's
They're shady. They don't follow the rules.
It's a way to listen, a legal way to drop their population because they're getting too overpopulated. So what do? We can't have another world war because that used to be the old excuse to cut down population.
Am I the only one that feels like in the world that China needs to be like exiled from the rest of the Western civilization?
Yeah, you're the only one. I don't mind Chinese people.
Yeah.
Well,
you and Trump are the only two.
I want nothing to do with China.
I
want nothing to do with them because you know what? We fought a Korean War over a communist country and we lost. We fought a Vietnam War over a communist country and we lost. And they're communist. We fought a Cold War against Russia for being communist, but China's okay? It's not right. It's not okay. We shouldn't deal with them. They're using us as their money bank. They don't play by the rules. They don't play by our emission standards. Anything that we come up with between the U.S., Canada, Europe, the European Union, they don't abide by it. They lie. They don't tell the truth. They don't play by the same rules. We shouldn't even do business with them.
You're telling
There's
the Western...
nothing made in China that can't be made in Europe, Canada,
U.S.,
but
they can't be
Japan.
made as cheap. They can't be made as cheap. And you telling me that the Western world doesn't lie to their population?
We have freedom of the press in this country.
And
trust me, the press is going to find anything. It doesn't matter if you're a celebrity or you're a congressman. They will take you out if you're a political figure that they don't like. Let me put that in there.
Well, America used to do the same thing.
But they keep trying.
America used to do the same thing.
They won't take Trump out. They've tried.
They will. They will find something. They will find something.
They will.
They will.
They can't.
They used to do it. They used to get the CIA, FBI to get rid of them.
They have. And Trump's still there. He's the cleanest political figure we've ever had. There is nobody that doesn't want to.
That's why we need another. That's why we need Lee Harvey Oswald to come back to life.
Johnny.
What you talk about corruption, Brummie?
Yes.
You mentioned corruption.
Johnny, where can we fix the vehicles? Because this one's like.
On field 33, behind the hay shed, is a workshop.
Okay. Thank you.
When did I mention corruption?
I'm just saying. You implied it. But I'm just going to tell you, as an American, if they wanted Donald Trump out of president, he wouldn't be there. They've tried. They've done everything. They've falsified, hearings. They have tried. And he's still the president. They've impeached him. He's still the president. They can't get rid of him. He was elected. He is the president until the end of this year and, a month of next year. After that, he'll probably be the president again because the person that's running against him is mentally challenged.
Yes.
What? And he's not?
Oh, no. Joe Biden was the vice president of the United States under Barack Obama. He was the vice president for 8 years. And in that time,
tell me this, though. What sort of a public figure, especially the leader of the free world, as he keeps on saying, tells his people to go and inject themselves with disinfectant to kill the coronavirus?
Before you finished that sentence, I knew exactly what you were going to say.
Because how stupid is it?
Trump made a joke. Nobody thought it was funny.
Yeah,
you didn't see the news broadcast that he said that in?
I watched it. Well, I didn't watch it. I listened to it on the radio.
No, well, I watched it.
I listened to it on the radio.
He was dead serious.
I
watched it.
I watched it as well.
And the
I had to
camera
watch it
zoomed to the
twice,
doctor
actually,
that
'cause I
was
didn't
sitting
believe it the
beside the
first time.
podium that he was speaking at, and she was just holding her head in shame. She didn't know where to
And she
look.
was horrified. She's like,
It's not
where's
even
he
a funny
getting
thing
this
to
from?
say.
He's just an
Weird, of all the
imbecile.
people, the British would get the satire in that.
Nah.
Because you guys love satire.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
back from the old Shakespeare days.
That was not meant as a joke.
No,
It
it wasn't.
was.
He was dead serious.
No, but the thing is,
Inject yourself with
he
disinfectant.
He could say anything, and then it's just like, oh yeah, it was a
He
joke.
was joking.
Like,
So have you
well,
ever heard of taking the warning labels off and seeing how Darwin's theory makes out, right?
Mm-hmm.
what?
If you take all the warning labels off of everything and let Darwin's theory play out, survival of the fittest.
Oh, so many people are gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh,
So
yeah.
many
You
things.
know, I mean, there was a fella that had this master race thing about 1937, 36, 7, 8.
Yeah, one of
Started
Hitler's
that.
men,
You know,
Gotta do
I mean,
15.
the master
unfortunately,
race.
we subsidize the people that...
how would you know about that? Because you lot didn't even get involved until 41.
We didn't want to be involved. It's the Japanese fault that we were involved. We
Yeah.
would have never been involved if
No.
the Japanese had left us alone. I
Yep,
want to
that's
tell you
true.
that right now.
That is true.
You
That
don't have
is-
to tell me.
that-
I already know.
If the Japanese
Yeah,
had
because-
bombed us and attacked us, we would have never done that. And if the
No.
Japanese
No.
had surrendered,
Even though you
we
are
wouldn't have bombed them.
Biggest allies, our best allies. Yeah.
Yeah, the cleanup
See,
crew.
we know where we stand.
No. After World War I, we decided to reevaluate our ally situation. Because World War I was a messy, bloody war that
It was.
none of us should have fought because we didn't actually come out with any winners.
Nope, that is true.
That was a disgusting, dirty war that we all fought.
Yeah.
And after World War I, we weren't going to get involved in what Europe was going to do. But then Japan attacked us, and then the game was on.
Yep.
And the Germans weren't even the biggest threat after that because the Germans actually surrendered and we ended that part. We had to deal with the Japanese that wouldn't surrender. And then
Yep.
we ended up having to bomb them, not once, but twice with a nuclear weapon.
Yep.
After the first one, they didn't listen. We had to bomb them twice to get them to surrender.
Yep.
But fortunately, they're one of our best allies at this point in time. So, there's that.
It's sad.
Because we didn't want to enter it.
If
We
a
were
president,
forced into it.
if a president is
Take it,
that
you watch
desperate to get rid of the virus, that he has to suggest something that it should make you open your eyes to how desperate a country is. Yeah, it's just dumb stupidity. Wasn't only inject yourself with disinfectant, but shine a UV light on the internal organs. Yeah,
Oh, right.
yeah, let's do that.
So the UV light thing has been around for 20 plus years, 30 years.
Yeah, but he
They use
suggested it.
They use it to disinfect water systems. It's part of a water treatment system.
On farming pages, they're saying paramedic for sheep has chemicals in it that meant to beat the corona. So injecting disinfectant doesn't sound so out of the books. Yeah. We should all just go and take a bath in some sheep dip.
Well, over
Yeah.
here we do
So
inoculate.
is that that's probably why New Zealand hasn't got very many cases of coronavirus?
Yeah, or
It's all sheep.
mostly sheep.
Sheep eat the virus.
Oh, did you say sheep dip? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No, we do. We inoculate our cattle against a
Joshua.
corona vaccine. So I'm not quite
Yeah.
sure why the cows are immune to it, but the tigers in New York City Zoo aren't.
Because they don't get that vaccine.
Yeah, I heard that. That's a shame, though.
Because according to the vets, because I was thinking that, you got 3,000-4,000 cows on a farm here, and all their Guatemalans that milk the cows all got the virus. Are the cows going to get the virus? And they say that they're all vaccinated against it, so they won't. Because the corona family of viruses...
There's different strains of it, though.
There are different strains of it, but the corona family of viruses is what the vaccine that they use covers. So it should cover this virus because it can be deadly in cattle.
Because this virus is
very
a
good,
mutation.
Luke. Very good.
It's mutated, so...
Yeah, it's a mutated form of flu.
It's like that because the corona family of viruses is mostly upper respiratory cold viruses. That's normally what it is. This is an exceptionally bad one. But it is still a cold virus to its nature, so it's going to mutate faster than we can create a vaccine. Because everybody on this world would love to never have a cold again.
Oh, yeah, but there's no money in that.
No, because pharmaceutical companies would rather create treatments rather than cures, because cures get rid of things that they can make money on.
Yeah, there's no money in a cure.
No, that's why HIV only has treatments.
Yes.
Now, cancer, I think, is a very, very broad word for a very,
There's treatment for cancer.
Yeah,
no
but cancer covers a broad spectrum.
But they can't go and cure cancer. They can't go and cure cancer.
There's tens of thousands of different variations of cancer.
Yeah, that's right.
Because you've got tens of thousands of cells in your body.
Yes.
And every cell can be attacked by a different type of cancer.
You're born with cancer, whether it grows or not.
Yeah, it just something needs to trigger it.
The best thing I've ever heard was that if you live long enough, you will get cancer.
Mad cow disease. Yeah. Well, no, that's not right, though.
Because
when you say cancer, long enough, it depends how long you mean. Because there's people who've died, they've been like 112, they haven't had cancer. So
yeah, but for the vast majority of people, if you live long enough, you will probably get some form of cancer. Because you can get prostate cancer, and you can live for 20 years with prostate cancer.
Yeah.
It's just that when prostate cancer decides to get going, it can turn deadly within 6 months. So that's why you need to get your bum checked.
Luke just put up a good post. He says COVID is the only thing that's lasted longer than a month that's made in China. That's good.
Oh dear.
No, I think we need to exile China as a world nation, as the world. We just need to exile China. Because they don't care about their people. They are using American, Google and Apple companies to develop software to monitor their citizens' every move. So it would make sense that China could probably, could put a quarantine down.
Not?
Well, we like to do it. We like to do it anonymously.
Yeah.
Well, exactly. So does that? Yeah, but so does that make you better or worse than China?
Yeah.
It makes us the same.
Because
yeah.
Well, no, because at least their people know that it's happening. The American people don't know it's happening.
Yeah.
No.
Well, too silly to realise. Too silly to realise it's happening.
Yeah. So
you're telling me that MI6 is not spying on the British citizens? I mean, with your 14 billion cameras on every street corner.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
It's the same thing. Like, England is the world's capital for CCTV.
Yeah. And
right?
it's good. It is a good thing. I don't.
I would love to.
I don't think it's a good thing.
Population control situation that's got out of control. Yeah.
The difference
Got out
is
of hand.
that the British government is not going to go and kill people because they spoke out against the Queen. They may throw you in jail. They may reprimand you. They'll give you a trial. There'll be all this. China, they kill you. Okay?
It's the
You
best
speak
way to
out
get
against
rid of
the
a
Chinese
problem.
regime, you're dead.
Yeah, it's the best way to get rid of a problem.
That's the way they get rid of a problem. If you have
Hey,
one, just kill.
Pokey Poke, how you doing, mate?
Yep. It's like Holland with riots. They have a special riot police there. You riot in Holland, you're going to end up in hospital or dead.
Well, that's because they just said they used rubber bullets. They didn't really.
Oh, they do, but they're not shy with them. Rubber bullets, cannons, they just mow
They
them
can
down.
kill you.
Yeah, rubber bullets can kill you, yes.
Well, yeah, get one on the side of the head, it's going to kill you, isn't it?
It's just the thing that you can't trust the Chinese. It doesn't matter what nation you are. You cannot trust the Chinese.
Well,
And
look
I
at-
don't believe
North
our.
Korea, they have concentration camps, and if one person in your family fucks up, the whole family is put in one.
Yeah, well, they don't like to split up families. I think that's very conscientious of them.
Yeah,
That's North Korea,
keep
you know.
the family unit together. You know?
They
Yeah.
are. I watched a documentary about North Korea. They are a weird country.
They're not
Right.
weird. They're communist. They're awful.
Look,
I
there's
mean, you're
nothing-
talking about the leader of North Korea that,
He's
you know,
weird.
has killed many of his family members because he thought they were going to kill him.
Truly, there's nothing really that
Oh,
if
I'm
you
good,
look
mate, thank you.
if you look into the basis of communism and what it stands for, there's nothing really wrong with it. It's the governments and the corruption of the people that ruin it.
There's
no difference
there's
to
no
being
good
democratic.
in communism.
It's the
There's
same
no good
thing.
in communism.
There's no good in being democrat either.
No,
How
there's
did we
no-
get on the subject of communism?
Fuck knows.
it's all Johnny and his idol Kim Jong-un.
No, he's a corrupt bastard. That's the problem with the countries that are run by communism, is the leaders are so corrupt, so evil, that it works in their favour.
But I mean, people said that Saddam Hussein kept Iraq. You know, it was better to have a dictator in a country. Basically, what we do with North Korea. It's better to have a dictator in a country like that
Oh,
that you can
How's
deal
this map?
with.
It's a good map, mate. It's a good map.
You know, it's better to deal with a dictator in a volatile region than it is a sketchy democracy. You know what I mean? It's like trying to it's like Iraq right now. Iraq is on the rocks all the time because in one instance you can end up in 1934 again with Germany.
yeah.
Next thing you know, yeah, they're having elections. They elect a guy and then he just pulls a Putin and decides that he's the leader of this country for the next ever.
Bit like Trump.
Not like Trump.
Mm.
I mean, Putin, you get shot if you don't vote for him. You know what I mean?
It could happen.
But I actually think as the Russian people, I think if I was a Russian, I would be looking to Vladimir Putin because he believes in this country and he wants his country to be the best. And people look up to people like that. And I think that even if he wasn't corrupt and killed people, that I still might want to vote for somebody that believed in their country and that believed their country could be the best in the world, even if it was Russia.
Mm.
There's no production on this map, is there? I think it's just farming.
Just farming. Regular standard
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, he meant to be dead, yeah. Exile the whole of Asia, it's a better idea. What comes out if you lock down of Asian is better air quality, yeah, less pollution, cleaner waters, higher wildlife population. True.
We have the ability to cut China out of everything. We do.
Yeah.
We don't, because what it is the Europe and the Americas have decided that it's okay to pollute if you're China.
Well, China
we
own
are
about
making
40% of
our
Australia.
things. No, we're making our things in China.
Mm.
And it's okay for them to violate all of our clean air acts and our, G8, G9 summits and all this other bullshit that we do. That we all agree on in our emission standards. And we are trying to keep our air and our soil and our water clean, which I believe in. But at the same time, we allow a country to be a part of this that says, yeah, we'll do it. And then they don't. And then they make all our stuff in the, dirty industry that we think we're too good for. Well, we can't pollute that much, but you know what? India, China, Taiwan, you guys can pollute all you want because, the government reports about a third of the pollution that you actually make, so it's fine. Your residents of your country get sick and have all these weird cancers and all sorts of this other stuff from the pollution that you make, but it's not on our soil, so we don't care, and I think that's wrong.
Yeah, it is.
I don't believe that we're going to do any environmental help, which I don't believe in global warming. I believe that we should just have clean water, soil, and air because that's where we live, breathe, and drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we want to keep our own environments clean. So we shouldn't promote a country that doesn't follow that. That lies about what they do.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That basically for the Western world, they disagree with our human rights, what we believe human, inalienable rights are.
Mm.
They don't agree with that. Their government lets them do what their government says is okay. They're completely controlled. They're completely censored. They don't have the internet.
Well, they kind of do, but
no, they
have
the Chinese internet.
Yeah, it's different. It's
they are
fully
only
monitored,
allowed...
fully censored, fully monitored, fully everything. You click on a website and the government knows what website you're on, what you're looking at.
Not that our government doesn't know what you're doing.
Oh, yeah, they do. Everyone knows.
Our governments know what they're doing. I believe that Facebook is actually getting sponsored and paid by our governments.
Yeah.
For the use of the information that they've collected.
Yes.
That's my conspiracy theory right there.
Yep, I agree.
I believe that Facebook and Google, those two companies have been developing software to sell to the governments of their choice.
Why else would the world governments not let them pay any tax?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And every time the U.S. government
would they let him get away with it?
He's like, I didn't know that was a violation of the U.S. law. Wow, it's been out there for 200 years, but, you know what, Mr. Zuckerberg? You didn't know that was a violation of U.S. law. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to work with us because the internet's a new frontier, since 1995. So what we're going to do is you're going to work with us and keep us up to date and help us work on modern legislation.
Mm.
Because every time Zuckerberg gets in trouble, he goes before Congress, he says, I didn't know that was a problem. I didn't know that was a violation of the Bill of Rights.
Yeah.
I didn't know I could do that. Every time he gets up there, he seems really clueless. I don't know how he runs a company like Facebook being so clueless all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't use it very much either.
Sad.
You can't tell me that Facebook doesn't have a team of lawyers that he spends more to have on a retainer than I make tenfold in a year.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
true.
easy.
Rich people don't pay taxes because they have the best professionals that tell them how not to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
It's
Well, are
good.
we
For
done?
some little bits now, so I can get one more bale.
Do what?
Are we
So I'm
done
looking for some little
fertilizing,
bits so I
cultivating?
can get one more bale.
I don't know. I've just done 17.
Oh, you did 17.
17?
Well, I guess I'll go do 17 too.
It wasn't fertilizer. I saw it wasn't fertilizer. I just thought I'd go fertilize it.
17.
I'll follow you anywhere.
17 needs to be ploughed, not cultivated.
Oh, it needs to be plowed.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even look. All right, I'll go get a plow. I'm going to take a pee break after that rant. It's worked me up.
Yeah, I think you need to.
So the only fields
Hang on.
we own.
You sure? Doesn't need to come out the other end by what you've been saying?
Do you want me to fertilize 5 and 11? They're the only other fields we own that aren't fertilized.
5 and 11. Let me look. 5 and 11. Do we own 5 and 11? Oh,
Yeah,
we do. What's on 5 and 11?
No idea.
Oh, yeah, we do. They need fertilising and ploughing. Oh, and 5 needs lime. Hello?
Sorry, yeah. Ew, frick.
They both need fertilised, 5 needs
Yeah.
lime, and they both need ploughing. If you want to. It's all up to you.
Well, I've got the fertilizer. Should I just go fertilize both of them quickly?
Is this that building, Johnny, there, what
What
you're
does
talking
lime
about?
need doing first?
Probably.
Because I don't play with limes, so I don't understand it.
The one with the ramps?
Yeah, where you're at now. Yeah, bulk farm supplies. Yes.
So what's that? There's a bit there where it looks like it's a tipping point. What's that for?
To sell stuff.
Ah, so you can. Oh, okay.
You can sell some stuff, and you can buy some stuff from the chutes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's got 2 chutes.
Right. Okay. Thing is, though, he's on Sandy Bay. I don't think there's much space for that.
I had it placed on Sandy Bay. We were playing. It was there. It's a placeable that costs $1.
Yeah, I noticed that in the price.
Cheater.
Yeah.
No, well, it's not something that. It's a company you can place on it. You don't get any profit from it. If it was a company
Cheater.
that you could get profit from, then yeah, it'd be worth 100,000 or $500,000. But you don't.
Oh, so when you sell the stuff, you don't make a profit. You don't make a profit.
Yeah, it's in the price list. You look at the store.
Johnny's trying to justify it
prices.
as cheaty mod.
No, it's
Lelys,
not a
thank
cheaty.
you very much for the follow and welcome.
It is not a cheaty mod.
Right. Yeah.
You go on the prices, you'll see bulk farm supplies. How much they pay for wheat and barley and all that stuff. You can sell straw and hay there.
Yeah, but didn't you say you can buy pig food and stuff from it?
Yeah.
And
So
can you
what's
sell
the-
the pig? Can you sell the pig food back to it?
Yes.
So what's the difference? If you buy pig food, how much can you sell it for?
Less
Yeah,
than
that's
what
what
you
I
bought
was
it for.
thinking.
You can't make a profit. It's not like you
Is
can
it
fill
one,
up.
Is it 1-to-1 or?
No. It's 1-to-1 to sell, but to buy it, it's 1.5 or something.
Okay, because
So
that's
you'd
how I would
lose a
do
lot
it.
of money if you were buying it there and selling it back to them. you would be losing a lot of money.
Okay, well that's the way it should be. You shouldn't be able to buy it and make a profit off of it. There's a lot of cheating mods out there that do that.
Yeah, no. No, specifically designed to be reasonably realistic.
Yeah, I think we were guilty.
So you can't buy like a trailer. You can't buy like a trailer full of pig food for, I don't know, £5,000 and then sell it for 10.
No.
No,
like the other way
that's
around.
What I was asking. I'm like, can you buy it and sell it at the same place and make a profit? If you're going to lose money doing it, I like it.
Yes.
Then we're good.
Yep.
No,
that's how it works.
Lose money doing it.
Yep, that's how it works.
That's what I'm doing on my map. Everything you can buy is price scaled 1.5, and everything you can sell is 1.
Yes, that's how it works. Yes.
Yep.
So in other words, Brummie, if you bought pig food for 10,000 and sold it back, you get 5, roughly.
Ah, right. Okay.
So you go broke very quickly.
You know, that's if you're selling pig food, you better be making it.
Yeah, if you're making pig food, you're going to make good money.
Because selling for 1, I feel is right? That's the normal price.
Yeah,
but if you can make it for less than that and make a profit, go ahead. You know, but if you're buying it for 0.4 and then selling it for 1, it's not really.
No, that's not fair.
No.
I'm completely lost. Where is our farm?
I sold it while you were away.
You did.
We moved it to a different map. We moved it to a different map.
Like the YouTubers on 17 that used to move maps and then...
Not tell anyone?
Yeah, it was great. Like all of a sudden, one week, they just never finished it. They just moved to a different map. And
yeah, we used to do that.
Every week.
Just about. We couldn't find a map that anyone would like. We'd play it, and a couple of people really like it. A couple of people go, oh, I hate this map. Ah, shit. Yeah. All right, I'll look for another one during the week. We'll try that map. Oh, yeah, I like this map. No, I don't like this map.
Well, it's kind of like Wanko's not here because there's not enough cows for him.
No, there's plenty of cows here for him.
You know, Wanko would really like my map. It's got lots of area for cows. That's the whole reason for my map to exist.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it's going to be a dairy map, then I would imagine there's plenty of space for cows. I saw one map before, and I can't remember what it is, but they have a huge cow pasture. You see this field that I'm by here? Field 25. It was actually bigger than that. It was massive. And what I don't understand, though, it only had a capacity for 500 cows.
Yeah.
Oh.
The problem is with giants...
That's down to the constraints of the game, though, that isn't it? You can only have so many animals in the pen.
Yeah, that's the constraint of giants.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I think it's after... I think it's 30 cows that you can have. So anything after 30, it's just a numbers game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it just won't display them.
More than 25 or 30. Anyway,
yeah, that's right. It just won't display them because it causes too much lag because it has to sync each cow.
Why the hell?
I don't understand.
What's the? Hold on. What's the thing with the? Okay, never mind. I figured it out.
You know, with the bales in 17, it used to lag out.
Now.
What?
It used to lag out all the time, didn't it?
Yeah, it was hot.
I don't know nothing about bales in 17.
How do I change this? Hold on.
They said they'd fix that.
Yeah, they have.
So why can't they do that same thing with the animals? So then, if you have 1,000 cows, you could display 1,000 cows and it still wouldn't lag out.
No,
do you know what I mean? I don't see why they can't do that.
Can't do that. It's the same. Like there's less latency now with bales. It's not as bad as it was in 17 or in 15, which was near impossible. It's better, but it does still lag.
Yeah, but Andy was telling me it has to do with the, as far as the animals go anyway, it has to do with the animations.
Yes. The engine doesn't really support all those animations very well.
Yeah, it doesn't replicate them. It treats them as an individual animation for each cow.
Yeah, but that's why that's how it used to be with the bales, didn't it? Because it used to have to load each bale in. So if they do the same thing, so it just loads one cow 1,000 times, then there wouldn't be no lag issues at all, then, would there?
You wouldn't think.
Because I never even noticed until Racework had mentioned the other day that all the cows look the same.
Yeah,
they all have the same pattern, exactly the same.
Yeah.
And I never even noticed before.
Mm.
Yeah, all the cows look the same. I mean, they're all the
Yeah,
same.
they're identical, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
And I never noticed until you pointed it out to me the other day.
Yeah, they've all got the spots in the same spot.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you have the same spots?
Mm-hmm. They're cloned. They're just clones.
I thought cows were supposed to be different.
Yep. They are.
They're all made from Delhi.
I mean, because...
So, I mean, if they are all the same, then why can't they just load them?
Because it uses, you know, basically, for a lack of other word, it uses data. It's all about the transfer of data, and this engine just can only process so much at a time.
Yeah. It is a little bit limited. They could make it better.
It's very limited compared to other games.
Yeah, but other games don't do as much, actually, as this does. But
so they don't do as much, but games like Ark, Survival, and stuff like that.
They don't do as much. There's no dynamic changes to the game constantly. Like I'm seeding, you're ploughing, is fertilizing. Everything's being changed on the map, and that's got to be synced. And in big other games, none of that happens. There's only player movement, AI movement they've got to worry about. The trees rustling, the grass moving, that's all one animation. It's not done for every blade of grass. It's not done for every leaf on a tree. It's just a tree multiple times moves like this.
Yeah, but if I tell you there's a T-Rex over in this area, then you go over there and the T-Rex is still going to be there.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's not a problem.
Where's the T-Rex?
Have you not seen it?
I've not seen a T-Rex. No, I've not seen a T-Rex.
Wouldn't that be fun, though?
Go and watch Doc's stream. He'll show you where it is.
Wouldn't that be fun, though? You could be a T-Rex.
There's only him that can see it.
Be a T-Rex.
Well, there is a video somewhere of me getting chased by one.
Oh, really? You got chased by a T-Rex?
Not on
That's
a
good question. What did happen to cattle and crops? I have no idea, mate. They keep bringing out updates, but none of the updates ever seem to work, so I don't know.
It's dead. Unless it becomes multiplayer, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
No. Cattle and Crops was a bunch of people that thought they could be better than Farm Sim. Didn't work.
Are we talking Cattle and Crops?
Yeah.
No.
Because I was thinking about buying that game.
Good luck.
So I shouldn't buy that game then.
I wouldn't.
No, it's as buggy as anything.
It's buggy, it's boring, it's bland.
Because I just wanted the cattle part of it. That's what I was looking after.
Yeah, no.
So it's not worth me.
No.
So I should take it off my
Part in the game. Do they?
Hey?
They don't even have They don't even have cattle in the game. It's just crops.
It's all tractors and stuff that I've seen.
They do. They have cows in the game, don't they?
Yeah.
Sure, there's been cows in the game.
But yeah, I got it on my wish list, so I probably should take it off my wish list.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, I would.
Okay, so yeah, take
Farmer's
it off.
Dynasty was way better than that.
Farmer's Dynasty's better.
So,
it's more
you're
fun
saying
anyway.
take it off my wish list.
Yeah, I would. I wouldn't have it.
Okay, all right. Because I saw cattle and crops, and I'm like, oh, cattle. But apparently there's not really anything cattle in it.
No.
No, it's a bunch of Germans that thought they could make a better game than Farm Sim.
Unless
I don't think anybody could make a game better than Farm Sim.
if they get all the bugs out of it, if they make it multiplayer, yep. No worries. I'll be the first one playing it.
Okay, so yeah, but right now it's just off the table.
Well, as it is at the
Buggy
minute,
as hell.
yeah, it's not
No
worth it.
multiplayer, buggy as hell. No thanks.
Yeah, but they've been working on it for like 5 years.
If not longer, mate. But to be, for the
And
truth,
they don't have a
the
game
truth
that's
it can take up to
that's
10
any-
games to make a really good game. 10 years to make a really good game. There's games out there that have been in development for 5 to 7 years that haven't been released yet.
But I feel like Cattle and Crops has got this expectation that's higher than what they can actually provide
Yes.
with the people that they have doing it.
Yeah. It's just not possible.
They just don't
At the
have
moment.
enough resources. They don't have a game engine.
Yeah,
They-
I thought there was cattle in it, in the cattle shed, yeah.
I don't think Cattle and Crops has the resources to make a game that's going to compete in a genre
No,
that's kind of limited.
it is.
See, I wanted to get
Yeah,
it
but-
because it said cattle,
Yeah.
and I
The
wanted to deal
the only
with
thing everybody thought that was good about cattle and crops, really, compared to farm sims, like the stuff like the dynamic ground,
The dynamic ground is fantastic.
and where
They've
you
done
can
that
actually
well.
send the worker off from your farm and send him off to go and do a field. But
Yep.
in farm sim, you have to actually be at the field to hire the worker.
No,
And
unless you
it's
use
just
course
little
play.
things like that that people thought was going to be good, but
Never happened.
it's not.
I feel like that it was a bunch of people that were playing Farm Sim and said, you know what? Why is this mod not part of the game? Why is this mod not part of the game? Why is this mod not part of the
Yeah.
game? So
Yeah,
we'll make
exactly.
a game and we'll put all these mods in it. And then they start trying to
Yeah.
put these mods into the game and they realized that's a full-time job just making that mod.
Yeah.
Because the dynamic ground thing, that's really cool, but they keep
Yeah, it is.
taking it out.
You can get stuck in the ground, yeah.
Yeah, but then they take it out.
Well-
See, I have no idea what you're talking about. Dynamic ground.
Their ground is 3D on cattle and crops. It's 3-dimensional.
Like when
The
you
ground is
plow,
not a
it
flat
actually
plane.
has furrows, and the tractor actually
Yep.
goes in the furrows. Whereas this, when you plow, it's just a paint. It's just a texture painted on top. It's
So
flat
you can-
ground.
See, even Farmer's Dynasty has got that as well.
Yeah, Farmer's Dynasty.
Yeah,
got
Farmer's
dynamic
Dynasty
ground.
was not that great either. Their 3D
No,
ground, I
that's
wish they
brilliant
didn't have.
ground, that is.
They've fixed it since
It's
the
stuck.
beginning.
Is it better?
Yes, better now. They've done a couple of updates to the ground effects.
So you can get stuck in the ground,
Yeah.
per se.
Cattle and crops, if
Yeah.
it rains, the ditches fill up with water, and you can actually
Yeah,
get
they do.
bogged right up
Like
to
in
the
real-
belly of the tractor in the mud.
Like in real life,
Yes,
you would get stuck.
yes.
Whereas,
Well,
in-
Farm Simulator announced
Yeah.
in 17 that in the upcoming 19 there would be dynamic rain. When it rains, the dips in the ground would fill up with water, and there would be water puddles and splashes. And then they went, nah, we can't do that. So they pulled
Too
it out.
hard, we can't do
I
that.
actually
hard.
saw somewhere on Farming Simulator that they were going to actually have a thing that you could get where you could get sprays of like field crops and stuff. And
Spray seed, like you could spray the seed.
no, I mean what I mean is you could actually get field smells like manure and whatnot.
Oh,
Oh, no, that was an April Fool joke. That was
yeah, smell-o-vision.
Oh,
a couple of years ago.
yeah,
Smell-o-vision.
for April Farm Sim 17.
They were talking about that in
Yeah.
the 80s, that someone was
Yeah.
developing smell-o-vision for TV, so you could actually smell the effects in the
Like,
movie and everything.
You cut the grass.
I have had hours of fun on Farmer's Dynasty. You're right, mate. I love Farmer's Dynasty.
Yep. Yeah, it's a great game. It's just boring. I wish it was multiplayer. So wish it was.
I can't get this thing to work. This GPS is not set in A and B.
Well, that's why I don't bother with GPS.
17 GPS was excellent.
GPS is great.
Alright, now it
Guy.
decided it's going to work.
Because you complained. You didn't want to be ridiculed.
But
No, I'm just going to put it on hired worker and be like Johnny and watch it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
But yeah, I heard that Farm Sim 17 was supposed to have this thing that was supposed to smell. You were supposed to get.
Yeah, no, that was an April Fool's joke. They've
Yeah,
been
it's just
talking
an
about
April
that
Fool.
since the 80s, mate. Can you imagine it, though? If you had smell-o-vision on your TV and you were watching a documentary of the slums in India, how long would you be watching that for?
Not very long.
Oh, yeah. Or a tour around a sewage factory or something.
Yeah, one of my sons has been to India. He went there for a sports event, and he never wants to go back again. He stayed in the most prestige motel there. Oh, he said it was beautiful. It was like a palace. Their rooms were huge, and as soon as you took a step outside, all you wanted to do was throw up.
It smelled like a slum.
Yeah, it was just filthy. It stunk. You could
Parts of
smell.
Birmingham are like that.
Well, actually, to be truthful, I mean, I've gotten smells like that in the city of Concord here. And it's like, really, the sewer system is not that great, and I can smell it 5 miles away.
Yeah.
It's like, geez, really?
We used to have that here.
I would much rather smell cow manure than.
Yeah, we used to have that here. We're only a small town,
Yeah,
but
100 years ago in Birmingham, they're probably just, chucking the bucket out the window.
we used to have an open sewage farm
still
here,
do
which
that,
which was actually just a lake just outside of town, and that's where all our sewage went, and it used to ferment out there. And my God, if the wind blew from that direction, you could smell it for miles. You had to keep your doors and windows shut at night because it really stunk at night. It's shocking.
It's really sad.
Are you sure you're not talking about Birmingham?
Yeah.
Hey, can we buy 18? Buy 18.
Buy 18. What for? We got too many fields now. Christ.
Nah, we ain't got enough
Why
field. Look
there?
at us. We're going.
Work on the ones we've got.
Son of a bitch, this stupid GPS. I want the old GPS back.
So do I, mate.
Is it just me that can use that GPS?
Yes,
I
just you,
don't
mate.
have a problem with
I
it.
don't bother with it.
I don't want any GPS.
No. You gotta go and you gotta fiddle around in a menu and all this other nonsense. The other one, the menu popped up on the screen and you touch the buttons and done. This one, you gotta fiddle around in the menu, out the menu. You don't know what's going on. It does something, it's not right. Then it shuts off. You're trying to make a field, it shuts off. You can't keep it on cruise control. You got to manually drive the freaking thing.
I'm glad I don't
No,
have
you can keep it on
GPS
cruise
thing.
control.
Mm-hmm.
Not if you're creating a
Always.
field.
I'm
You're
just so
creating a
glad I
field.
don't have this GPS thing.
I got it. I don't use
How
it.
do you create a field with GPS?
I don't use GPS.
You lock on the GPS, and then you have to manually run the throttle, because if you don't run the throttle manually, you can't run it on cruise control. Because I square off some of these fields on some of these maps,
Yeah.
and you can't
It's
run
like-
it with GPS.
It's like hired worker. It just stops because this is not
Yeah,
a
it
field.
just it
Oh,
it
yeah,
says I
it-
can't be bothered.
When it gets to the end of the field, but I think these can turn that function off. I think.
No. It's a union worker thing. It's got to be put in there.
But the thing is, though, is you don't want to just put it on GPS and walk away from it, do you? You put it on cruise control, and you sit there and use it. It's just I just use it when I'm, like when you don't want to use too much of an overlap for when you're doing fertilizer and stuff like that. Because you don't.
It's good
you
for
want to
doing
use,
fertilizer, and it's good for seeding too.
Yeah. I mean,
I hate the
you
bloody
don't
thing.
really need it for things like cultivating or ploughing or
Of course you
harvesting.
do.
But
GPS is all about maximizing. See, the son of a bitch shut my freaking cruise control off right now.
Yeah.
Did you get to the end of the field?
He just
I
doesn't
wasn't
like you
at
much.
the end of the field, but it thought I was.
He just don't like you much.
No, normal GPS will go run you into a tree or a ditch or off a waterfall. It doesn't care.
No, it was good.
Why does this GPS care if I'm not at the end of the field or not? I'm going to get Andy on this shit and make me a GPS that works.
Yeah, he was
So,
going
Brummel,
to. He was going to until this bloke brought it out.
Well, he should. You know what? I wish Andy'd made it because he would have made a proper one.
He would have.
He's the best, script modder in the whole community.
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
So, Brummel, you're going kind of late.
He always does this.
So, Brummel, you're going kind of late.
I'm going kind of late.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as time goes.
Oh yeah, when I'm with these guys, I just wait until they go.
Sometimes longer.
Oh, sometimes longer, yeah.
That's what I mean. Is you're going kind of late.
Whoa! What the?
Would that be because I just saved the game?
That?
Would that be because I saved the game?
What just happened?
Don't
Did I
save
just
the
see-
game, for God's sakes.
Did I just see your trailer empty?
Yeah, and half the bales are underground.
What's going on there?
What'd you do, Brummie?
And it still says I have 12 bales on the. Whoa! What's going on?
It's
Yeah,
trying
I
to
saw your
sink.
trailer.
It's trying to
I
sink,
saw
mate.
your trailer had like bales on it, and they just disappeared.
Did you not get the field leasing for a global company? Oh yeah, there's a field leasing thing, isn't there? But I don't think we have global company on here, do we?
You can stick global company where the sun don't shine.
So 11
China.
plowing.
And look, the bales are riding beside you.
It's an illusion.
Jesus.
It's unsunk itself while it was saving, mate. You got to resink it. Unload your trailer.
Yeah.
Do I need to do 11?
11 and 5 need ploughing. 5's
Okay.
done, and I'm about to finish
It's
11.
unsunk itself, but it's sunk the bales in the ground. Right there. What happens if I go by that tree? Will that knock them off sync?
It's okay. I'm just plowing here with this cheaty plow. It's fine.
Cheaty plow. God.
It is a cheaty plow. We've been through this multiple times.
I know. We've got plows just like that here. We use them all the
You
time.
get the Salford is proper plow.
Mm-hmm. Something bullshit.
Is that all the fertilising done now?
If you finished 11, yes. You just need
Right
to
there. Fine.
lime field. What was it?
Oh, now you're making her lime. Jesus, slave driver over here.
Well, no, she can come and see it if she wants because I'm about
Wants
to go.
to go to bed. You're
I'm
making her
about to
work.
go.
I hope you're paying her overtime.
I am. Checks in
I'm the union rep leader over here. I'm sticking up for the people.
Checks in the mail.
And I'm not even playing Farm Sim right now, and I feel bad for Aya.
Oh.
You're making her work too hard.
Equal,
I don't know. I plowed everything she's fertilized, so.
equal opportunity. I believe
Right.
in it.
Any ideas what I can do about this?
Yeah, unload the trailer and then reload it, mate.
I tried that. Didn't
Jump
work.
out of the tractor and I'll try and zone to it. Let me see if
Hold on one
it'll
sec.
work for
Turn
me.
Off. Unload is Y, isn't it? It's
Yes,
not
mate.
letting me unload anything.
Well, you haven't got anything on the trailer. Where the hell are you on the map? Oh, there.
I'm in
Yeah, 20.
field.
I assume your trailer is loaded.
It's not though.
It is on mine. You got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You got 11 bales on my screen on the. On the
Well,
actual
I've
trailer.
got 3 bales. No, 2 bales, but it's telling me I have 13 when I get in the truck.
Yeah.
Bales on it.
I'm seeing 11 bales in the trailer, but
Yeah.
I'm seeing quite a few, yeah. I'm standing on, you've got the bottom row almost full
Oh,
except for
right.
one bale.
But are you looking at my stream though? If you look
No.
at my stream, you'll
No.
Yeah, your
see
stream
exactly
is
what it is.
weird. But it's your screen. Your screen's gone funny.
I'm looking at
Because
your
on
stream.
mine and it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't got that. The 2 you've got on your trailer are the 2 that's missing off of my screen. All the others are on there.
So did you try and unload, mate?
Yeah, it won't let me unload.
You're pressing the right buttons.
Yeah.
Let me try.
Auto load is turned off. If I turn it back on, there we go.
You can't unload it if you're
There you go.
Ah,
There you go. Yeah. Okay. Now they're loaded. Yeah.
Yeah,
I see them
now it's
loaded
fine,
now.
mate.
weird.
You were just out of sync. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just loaded right on your trailer.
Yeah, they did. They just floated across.
Right, where does this live again? This lives in the shed, don't it?
It's
I
where you
don't
got
like using these auto load trailer things.
Oh, you like doing it by hand?
I use the bale collectors. I do.
Yeah, I use that
Actually,
too.
that's normally what I use because I like to stand the stack straight up. But if I got big fields,
Yeah,
I'm
and I got
using
there in the
trailer.
end drummer.
Is this all the bales you got off that field?
Not these bales. No. This is the. I got 3 full loads and plus 13.
Oh, okay.
Right, what was I doing again?
Liming.
Where's the limer? Do we know?
The lime spreader should be in one of the barns. I think we own one.
The limer is at the liming station.
No, I don't think it is it?
That's what I heard.
Is it a red and white thing?
It's a red and white trailer
red, with a
I thought
yellow
it was red
top.
and yellow.
Yeah.
with a yellow top, yes.
A bredel?
It's got-
Bredel?
Yep,
Okay, I think I found it.
Bredel.
Right, I need a tractor.
a bredel, yes.
Did she just say she needs a tracker?
No, a bredel.
Tractor. I
A
need
tractor.
Bridle.
A tractor.
Yeah, you need a
sorry,
tracker.
what one?
Tractor.
Yeah.
A
That's
tractor
funny.
with
I
a
need-
trailer.
I need
Tractor
a
trailer.
tracker. I need a tracker with a trailer.
What, made by Geo or what?
It's pronounced trailer.
I'm borrowing
Trailer.
ISIS.
Trailer.
Okay.
Trailer, tra-la.
Well, this is a nippy little thing.
Tomato, tomato.
What field is it? 5 that needs doing.
Yes. The big long
I
one.
don't know why I come all the way over here.
I don't know either.
Yeah, that big long field. Yeah, that's the field. The big long one.
The one I
That
just
was
spoke
dead.
about. Oh, needs to zone out. 2 plus.
Lee, I wish I could
There
help
you
you
go.
out on your farm, but I guess I'm not that
Right,
smart.
what's next?
Need to see
What
because
next
I'm
do
going.
I thought you were
Feeding.
seeding.
No, I was.
You leaving
I've seeded 50,000 fields. You've got to you've got to sow. Let me see. The JCB's parked
What, are you
somewhere.
leaving?
Yes. I don't love you
You gonna leave me
anymore.
alone with Brummie?
Where's the JCB gone? It's not on the map. Oh, there it
because
is.
If John is going, then I'm
Field-
going as well. So.
Field 28 needs seeding. And then 17. And then
Oh, shit.
5 and 11 after they've been ploughed.
Well,
But, yeah.
let me
Yeah.
finish 17. I
Yes.
only got a
always
few
next
rounds
week.
left.
There's
Let me
always
finish
next week, though.
17.
Yeah, that's right.
And then I'll get over to. Let me move the tractor over to 5, so
Yep.
that we remember what we were doing.
Yep. No, that's a good idea. You can do that.
It's gonna be a couple of weeks before I can get back on.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You can do that. I'm sure Brummie will hang around for 15 minutes because you're nearly finished, aren't you? Yeah, you're nearly finished.
Yeah, I'm
Brummie,
nearly finished.
do you
You
mind
can't
hanging
hold
around?
on.
I can't. No.
What? Your breakfast is ready and it's melting?
No. Well, my breakfast is not ready, and I'm over an hour late with breakfast, and I have to go and make something.
You did take a breakfast break. I don't remember watching your
used to.
stream and seeing it on Hired Worker for an hour.
I used to take a breakfast break.
So, if I were to join your farm, could I join your farm and do something on the farm?
I guess. I don't see why not. Unless you're an idiot. I was going to say dickhead,
Well, no.
but that's offensive.
Well, no,
That's a bit rude.
I'm
Oh,
a pretty good
I've just
farmer.
noticed I've got a message off Wonko at 10 to 8 saying he's going to be late.
How late?
I'm a pretty good farmer. I mean, I don't.
Wonko's
going
gonna be late, huh?
Yeah,
It's a funny
I've
kind of
only just
freaking
saw
late.
the message.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Right.
What is he out blowing people up again on Arma and didn't want to come over?
Oh,
Oh,
probably.
I don't know.
Hiding in the bushes.
Okay,
That's all I've ever seen him do on
I need
Armour.
to make sure I can log in as admin then, haven't I?
Oh, yeah, Brummie, if you don't mind, please. You'll only be on another
but
15
I'm not
minutes
sure
or
if
so.
I can join your farm because I'm not sure if I have the right.
You won't have the right mods, mate.
Right, exactly.
There's a couple of personal mods in here as well, so you won't have those.
Yeah. But I'm a pretty good farmer. I mean, I've been farming since 2011, so I'm a good farmer. I mean, it's just I don't know if I have the right mods.
No, you won't.
Johnny, you got to put my tractor in here.
I got it. It sounds like a threat.
Right, I'm going to end my stream though. I'm not going to. I'll hang around in the game until you finish doing your WhatsApp, but I'm just going to end my stream now.
Yeah, no worries.
Well, you have a good
Right.
night there.
I only got like 5 minutes left.
I'll
guys.
still be in chat anyway. I'll still be in chat
Well,
for a little bit.
you still have a good night, Bromo. Even though you're ending your stream, have a good night.
Yeah, you too, mate. Right, so I just want to say a big thank you to all the guys and gals for being here tonight.
You're welcome. I'm going up a freaking
Yeah,
tree.
see you
Yeah,
later, Drama.
we'll send you the
Drama
bill.
Crazy says.
See ya,
Drama
Drama.
Crazy says see you all later. See you later, mate.
Hey,
Yeah.
And
Drama.
big thank you to everybody for watching.
TTYL.
Tomorrow.
did Drama get his Steam account figured out?
Yeah, he got it. He got it.
Oh,
fixed.
he hasn't added me to his friends
In
list.
fact, he got it fixed the
Bastard.
next day or the day after. I think
Bastard.
it was.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
well,
right. That guy.
Make
was
sure he
having
sends
trouble.
me a friend request.
Yeah, he hadn't sent me one.
Yeah, he is. I haven't gotten anything from him, so
Oh yeah, he hasn't sent a friend request out
we all deleted him.
Yeah, because he
because
said.
he told us.
You don't
to
want no
delete him.
friends.
No, he don't want no
Right.
friends
Oh.
no more.
Maybe he thinks it's one of us that hacked his account, so he doesn't
He
want
said,
to.
Well,
he
you
said he'll
never
get,
know.
yeah, he'll get to you all. But the
Well,
thing
anyway.
is he couldn't find me on Steam anyway. He had to find me through a mutual friend.
Really?
I couldn't find him, and he couldn't find me. So maybe he can't find you, and you can't find him. So
Oh.
he'll figure it all out.
He's in my Discord.
Is he?
What's that got to do with Steam?
Of course he
He's
is.
in my Discord.
He's not in
so
my
why
Discord.
can't he just send me a friend request on Discord?
He doesn't want to be in my Discord, I see. I
He
understand,
doesn't
Drummer.
want to be my friend.
Well,
No,
anyway,
I'm thinking to do a trucking later on tonight. So
Oh,
You know.
God. I'm glad I don't play that anymore.
you should.
I'm sick
You
of
should.
head-ons.
It's great. It's great fun. There's cliffs to go over.
Yeah.
Brummie and I are always tried to compete on who could crash more.
Well, yeah.
Let me.
I'm telling you, on Euro ATS, I'm fine. On Euro Truck, I crash all the time on Euro Truck because the trailers steer and it acts weird and it just crashes me.
Oh, Drama
My
Casey
settings are
has
the
added
same
me
on
to
both
my
games.
friends list.
So can I say this about ATS? The trucks don't do what they're supposed to do.
Yes,
you
they
go.
do. Yes,
I had
they
to
do.
mute you lot because you wouldn't shut up.
Anyway,
apparently
I'm
my
going.
trucks don't-
I'm going.
Apparently, my trucks don't do what they're supposed
Are
to
you
do.
not going to end your stream, Johnny?
I'm trying to. I'm trying to say goodbye
Yeah,
to all my
that's
viewers.
why I muted.
Everyone,
I had to mute.
shush.
I muted Discord so I could hear.
Oh, okay.
Like, shush, so you can go.
Okay. Thank you to all my viewers. Hopefully catch you all again soon. Thank you for coming in and smash that like button. Much appreciated. Or if
Johnny
you're
likes
or
it,
if you're
dislikes
Doc, you can be a nasty person. But anyway, we'll catch up next time. Take care. Be well. Bye bye.
Have a good